And we're live.
What up, what up, what up, what up, what up?
Boop, boop, Back in effect. It is the effing podcast, and I am your host this Saturday evening. I am B-Dub.
I'm Branson.
Hassan, a.k.a. Alpha Dog, Roof.
And it's been a pretty chill Saturday night, and it's been very quiet here in the wonderful city of Raleigh, other than us awaiting the Trailblazers. It's pretty chill this evening. Got a lot of topics to get into.
What was wild about this week on my Facebook, I like to bring up what was wild on my, I don't know if anybody saw the picture of Jamie Lee Curtis.
No, I ain't see
with the Yiddies out.
Yeah, you didn't see the picture of Jamie Lee Curtis sliding down your tie.
She got them elderly memories out there in effect.
I see why.
Putting them on display.
I see why Michael Myers, it's Michael, right, that was chasing
Yeah.
him. Yeah, I see why he had them Yiddies were out. Yiddies were
yes,
out and about.
Indeed.
Yes,
so we're going to start off with our customary shout-outs. Big shout-out to Eighth and Fancy.
Shout out.
For all of your adult beverage snacks and needs. And then we're going to give a shout-out to Dank Drinks.
Shout out.
Drinks. And then we're going to give a shout-out to Crimey Dealers.
Shout out.
Very crimey. And last but definitely not least, the local plug. Please eat responsibly. Okay, it's been a lot going on this week. Few things popping.
Oh, before we go.
Yes.
I got the wish. Member of the pod.
Yeah, Buddha.
Member of the podcast. The happiest of birthdays.
Buddha.
I got the wish. My effing Cody. The happiest of birthday. He's not here with us tonight.
No, he chilling.
Shout out to Kelly Joe as well.
Yeah.
But Buddha is chilling out, enjoying his birthday, and like I say, happy birthday, bro. I love you. Man.
Yeah, we got.
And I'm sure he's going to have a story when he gets backstage side. He always has some. So we'll be
boy.
anticipating his return, but definitely a shout out to my effing Cody.
You know what? Since we're on the topic of traveling, I should start it off with that Carnival Cruise fight that was captured this week that was put on the internet. So there was a fight for during the Carnival Cruise, allegedly over chicken tenders.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, so Carnival Cruise had a squab going on.
Look, security couldn't do shit.
Yeah, security was like, nope, I don't want any
no part of
piece of that. So, yeah, there was like a fight over chicken tenders, and it all started on Carnival Cruise, and a bunch of people started like fish fighting. I don't know how good these chicken tenders are. But
To have people acting out like that.
Yeah, they was literally, it was a brawl.
it was a
It probably been, based off what I saw, probably at least a good 20 people.
Yeah, it was a lot of people.
Young people at that.
Black or just a mix?
You know it's niggas.
Yeah.
You know
It wasn't a mixture.
No, it was all niggas. As far as I can see in that video, it's nothing but niggas. I'm like, damn, bro. Like, they already gentrified the fucking damn rules on the damn shit, and y'all still find a way
To show out.
show out.
And that's why a lot of stuff comes down. You know, they don't get to enjoy what really is out there because they always showing out.
And I'm just like, damn, y'all niggas, do y'all not know y'all in international waters? So going to jail during that type of time is different. And y'all ain't got enough money to bond out, get an attorney, all that shit. Y'all need to learn when y'all take y'all black asses out of y'all damn your hood, the ward, whatever. Act like you got some damn sense. Like how your grandma used to tell y'all ass to act when y'all in the damn church. Y'all get your asses on, go out here.
But that's the thing. A lot of them ain't got, been told like that. you know.
Yeah, so it looks like the violence happened between 24 brawlers erupting on the ship called the Sunshine at about 2 a.m. Monday, and that was the last day of its voyage. It was the ship heading back to Miami, and that's according to the guy who was filming the content of the video. And dude in the video can be seen asking where security is.
Oh, the security was there.
Yeah.
Security was like,
They just didn't want no parts of that.
Nah, I don't want no parts of
They
that.
don't want no
Multiple
parts of
security
that.
guards could be seen trying to break up this fight. There was one dude who was just overwhelmed and backed down from the fight. And at one point, dude flipped his camera to record his reactions, and that's where he said, over chicken tenders, it's just crazy. And so after that, they called the ruckus an isolated incident that escalated over more than just food at about 2 a.m. after the ship set sail from Miami.
Them niggas was drunk.
Yeah, and
involved.
when reached by the Post, they admitted they weren't close enough to know why the fight really started. The dude who was filming the video, because he was the one people reached out to from the media to ask what was going on. He doesn't really know what happened. But he did say he always heard Carnival is ghetto and ratchet, and he's been cruising for years, but this is the first time seeing some action on a ship, and it looks like the YNs was tripping.
Yeah, it was some YNs. As far as I can see, it was some YNs.
Why YNs on a boat?
It was YNs on a boat.
You said why or why?
Why? Yes, they should be on land where they can YN it out.
Right. Them niggas was, look, I told you, security guard, you can see a couple of security guards like, nah, I don't want none of
But
that.
that's why I don't like going nowhere. That's why I don't like going nowhere, because it's always some crazy stuff that's going to happen when you go out, more than likely. I don't like going anywhere.
Damn, why you cut yourself off because somebody else asked?
Because I don't like being around that type of stuff. I can sit
control
and
that,
chill.
though.
You're right. But yeah, I can. I can
By
control
not being
it.
there.
by being stuck in the house.
Not going. I don't get the point of cruises. To me,
I don't like. I mean, he just said going out. Period.
Oh,
Well,
that's-
no, I'm talking about like things like that, you know, where you invest money in, because cruises aren't cheap, really.
Right.
You
That's
know,
just-
you're
so, I
investing
mean, that's
money,
just-
so you know now you've invested this money to go, and these YNs are out here acting
But see,
up.
that's why you go to certain ones. That's the whole thing. Carnival
Carnival
is low budget. It's for every nigga they ain't got no money to go somewhere. You feel what I'm saying? You can't go. Don't go to Carnival. You go to some of these exclusive ones. The ones you got to pay some money. Them niggas ain't going to be on that. You feel what I'm saying? And security going to be tight on that bitch. You feel what I'm saying? So it's different.
Some of these kids need to know how to act.
And you going with a
that's
low.
just what it boils down
That's a
to.
low budget cruise though. If you
Regardless
had
of what,
if
at the end of the day, it's not just even about the cruise. It's just anywhere. It's anywhere.
I understand that,
And
but
it's just boiling down to they need to know how to act.
Well, I
It
mean,
gets
you're right.
tiresome. It
You're
gets
right.
tiresome. This
So-
is tiresome.
I'm just saying. I mean, you go to places, you don't expect that shit to happen, but shit happens. And you know when alcohol is involved anywhere, motherfuckers get stupid. You know? So, I mean, you just gotta bob and weave. That's all. Get the hell out the way. I ain't go listen. I just know certain places you just know where to go, where not to go. Carnival is a low budget cruise. And I've never been on a cruise before, but I do know that's a low budget.
It's very low budget, but hey, that's what you get for.
Get what you pay for.
Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know what's going to happen to those people. Hopefully they're on a no sale list if there's such a thing. But yeah, that's one of the many reasons I don't do cruises. Plus, I don't get the point of cruises. I'm doing everything on a boat I can do on land. They're like, oh, there's a water park. I'm like, there's a water park in North Carolina. I don't get the point of flying to Florida.
I mean, for the experience, yes, but this has got to stop. This has just got to stop.
I could never see myself going on a cruise by myself. That's some shit a woman would have to drag me to.
Yeah, I don't see myself like on a cruise
Yeah,
either.
she had to be like, let's go on a cruise. And then I'm tired of cussing her
I mean, I
out.
just don't know if a cruise is like, and people go by themselves and stuff like that. Like you said, I just don't know if that would be like my cup of tea. Like, I'm gonna just go on this cruise. I just ain't doing nothing this weekend. Let me go ahead and see.
Nah, I don't like cruises.
I pass.
I don't trust cruises. I don't trust being a black man on a boat in the middle of the ocean, man. That shit don't sit right with me at all. I ain't no fisherman. What the hell am I doing here? Yeah, the next thing you know, we in a new land and I ain't got no name. So, yeah. Hopefully people get the necessary punishments they get for the Carnival cruise, because I'm not in agreement with acting up on a cruise ship. That's just not right at all. There's been a lot of act wrong this week. Joy Taylor finally got her get back this week against Jason Whitlock. So everybody remembers Jason Whitlock's comments a few months ago when that lawsuit was brought against FS1. Joy Taylor's name was named in that lawsuit, which was fodder for Jason Whitlock to get at her during his show. And he basically said those giant cans, that peanut butter skin, he had to stay away from Joy Taylor during Jason Whitlock's time at FS1 because he, as Jason Whitlock said, he knows what he's capable of. So those comments were flying around the internet for a couple months. People were wondering what Joy Taylor had to say. She was on Cam Newton's Funky Friday, and she decided to say them.
Every time someone brings up Jason Whitlock, I can't believe he's still with us. I don't think anything works harder than his cholesterol, if I'm being honest.
When he said that rack.
Okay, so before you go on, I've never watched this, okay? I am only aware of this from adjacent conversation. I did not watch a single second of this. I couldn't give a fuck less, and I have not consumed any of it.
Well, I'm going to give you the...
He said something about peanut butter, right?
Yeah, that peanut
What a
butter...
shock. Food.
Yeah. Peanut butter skin.
Okay.
And when I was working with her...
Yeah.
We would always see her rack, and I wanted to stay away from her because I knew what I would have done.
Well, I mean, he's so desirable.
Yeah. But we love Jason.
No, we do. I do not. No, we don't. Who loves Jason? Does God love Jason?
Yeah, I do.
I do not. I do not love Jason. This is you say what you need to say. I do not. I don't love everybody.
He gives me reason. It's like, okay, bro. I can't wait to see him. I want to see him.
You will never see him.
Why is that?
You will never. Where are you going to see him? A hole? He is not going outside.
Because like
where is he going to go?
When I see, it's like, bro, I never see my man. I just be wanting to.
You will never see him.
Where you at, bro? Like
he's hiding, which is where you should say. I don't ever talk about him because I don't think about him because I don't care. But so. Yeah, but you're never going to see him.
I can't wait.
I don't think he goes to the grocery store. You're not going to see him. You can wait forever. You're not going to see him.
So that was Joy Taylor basically sounding off on Jason Whitlock in response to his comments. I thought it was pretty funny. Personally, she was vent up with a lot of frustration. The one thing I think was capped, though, was the fact that she claimed she didn't see the clip. I believe she saw the clip. I believe Joy is too narcissistic to not take a look at a clip, especially if it's gaining views and circulating wide and people are talking about it. So I thought it was funny. The cholesterol comment had me laughing a little bit. I felt like if she did overstep her boundaries, Jason Whitlock stepped them over the boundaries first. And I'm not a Joy Taylor fan, but this is after she was released from FS1. She is no longer with that company, so she feels free to go in on a lot of people that she was holding back from during her stint there. What do you think about this, Branson?
I mean, I'm sure she had to have heard it. I'm sure she had heard the comments like that. Like you said, that was cat. But and now that she has nothing to do with FS1, go with these people who went at you.
I fully agree. So, did you get an opportunity to see the entire interview with Joy Taylor? Because she was talking about a lot of different things, such as pretty privilege. She was talking about how pretty privilege works against her in the sports world because she's pretty. They assume she's not qualified. And there was a lot of irony, I thought, during the interview because, there's still Joy Taylor's name in this lawsuit. She hasn't directly addressed those allegations. And she's still talking as if these allegations don't exist and the people aren't talking. So I feel there's a little disingenuous on her side. But the way she got at Whitlock, I thought was hilarious, personally. I'm, of course, know Monday Jason Whitlock is most likely going to have a full clip loaded, ready to do and say whatever he can to garner views and to get back at Joy Taylor and keep the beef going because it keeps his name hot. But I thought that was a little bit hilarious myself. Outside of that,
and where would you see him at?
Jason Whitlock has his own show on
where
podcast.
Would you see him
in person?
Outside.
Oh yeah, he don't go outside.
I thought that was you're never going to catch him. Where you going to catch him at?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know too much about Whitlock other than FS1 and a little clip.
I've never seen him in a clip outside ever.
Yeah. I've
never seen him in a clip.
Bro, stay in the studio.
Outside a studio.
Maybe he's just dedicated and he's not into partying and going out. He's like the Kobe of multimedia.
But he doesn't date. Is he married? Like
couldn't tell you.
Couldn't tell you.
Just
I'm sure he has a white woman in the cut that's probably going to end up suing his ass in a lawsuit that's frivolous and pay lots of money because that's the type of guy he seems like. It's going to be a white girl. It's going to take him down like Shannon.
Like TMZ never runs across him out about like he's just out, so, like TMZ runs across everybody from the biggest stars to the nobodies. TMZ runs across you. They've never ran across him.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah, Whitlock's in search of anything that's going to keep his name relevant, but I'm sure he's wanting his little spot on Fox News. He's definitely one of them types to get a job on Fox News talking shit about black folks, but Joy got her get back. I recommend a lot of people checking out that interview. She dropped some gems, but it's a lot of babble in between the gems. Joy Taylor is somebody who I do think is a very attractive woman, but I've never been a fan of her take on sports. And
I think she has some good takes sometimes, but I don't see how the pretty privilege can work against you. Like most, especially in that type of environment.
That can work against you.
It can.
But you want somebody that's nice to look at. I understand look, don't tell me it, because if you look at every sports show, there's no really ugly women that do sports shows.
Yeah, but
am I wrong?
No, you're not. But it's a difference though when you got a reputation that you fucked your way up.
Yeah.
So they're not. So in other words,
regardless.
No. In this situation, she brought her herself,
and that's cool.
So
most people are going to think that way regardless because you're pretty.
No, not necessarily, because you got a lot of fine women that works in
Taylor Rooks has never been accused of that. Right.
Joy, everybody knows she fucks her way up, and she done fuck. She's a woman version of a man that be out here fucking.
That's why I'm saying. Pretty privileged. I haven't seen any like what you would consider ugly women doing any of these shows.
No, I've seen some ugly women. Your girl on ESPN, Ramona Shelburne.
Oh yeah,
she's pretty rough. Doris Burke.
What about the other one? What about the other one?
But
the old white woman, they got her ass on. They put on NFL.
Michelle Beadle.
Yeah, no, she's not even up there no more. I forgot her name.
She ain't really ugly.
They got quite a few up there now. They busted.
Yeah.
Like I say,
they on that
I
night.
Might give you Ramona, but that's about it.
They got a handful of them up there.
Yeah, every woman that covers sports ain't fine as hell. Yeah, some of them are rough looking, but Joy, she's fine with bad takes, and her rise to the top has always been sketchy because she went from local Miami radio and just jumped.
She jumped.
Yeah, but y'all act like Joy ain't got an insight
Madam Sincere, what up?
She has a brother that plays football, or that
lots of people
football.
have famous.
You're right, but if that's the career choice that she wants to pursue, then you don't think her brother's going to have a little bit of say so, and he's the star of the team that.
Well, how much clout does her brother have outside of Florida?
All he has to do is get her career started. That's it. All he has to do is get her foot in the door. And I'm sure that he helped get her foot in the door. Whatever she did after that is on her. But her brother I'm sure played a part in helping
of
her
course.
start her career.
Of course. Wasn't he home? Isn't he from Miami? Aren't they from Miami?
Nah, he was drafted from a small ass school.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I didn't know if they were originally born and raised.
He was just on the Miami team, but he was on quite a few teams.
Okay, so then that means she must have moved to Miami and used his connections to get on radio.
Exactly. And all there was this, she used the connections and she was fucking. And you pretty and you fucking. And motherfuckers know that you doing that. So no, I believe what she's saying. Because once your name out there, they're passing around. Oh yeah, she gets down, bro. She gets down.
Yeah, niggas going through her Instagram. She fucking,
2-3 motherfuckers up in FS1. The big boss, Ocho. You know what I'm saying? Like, not Ocho, but Acho.
Acho.
You know what I'm saying? So she fucking multiple niggas. So I can believe what she's saying that, pretty work against her.
Well, I believe it's not multiple dudes. It's just she has one dick for business and one dick for pleasure. And that's why she was smashing them dudes at FS1. But in regards to her appearance on Cam Newton, I definitely recommend everybody going to check that out because she did drop some information, some just interesting insights on her thought process and her opinion as a woman inside the sports industry. She discusses a lot of misogyny as well as racism, and she doesn't mention fucking no niggas, but we can all fill in the blanks where we need to. But moving right along from Joy Taylor, I wanted to talk about another beef that happened earlier this week, and that was a beef between Money Long and Life Jennings.
Was it a beef?
I kind of think it was.
Because when somebody got to be, he was engaged technically because she brought his name up, but he wasn't even,
Well, I feel like this is one of many examples that people mention about Money Long and who she is as a woman. So basically what happened is it kind of started lighthearted recently on, I believe it was Instagram. Money Long took to IG basically to make a lighthearted comment about Life Jennings' song Must Be Nice. And she said, jokingly, I assume, that he sounds like a hater. He said, maturing is realizing Life Jennings was really a hating-ass ninja. Must be nice is crazy. And that was her original comments. She actually left this in Threads, not IG. So it was, I guess, a joke on behalf of the song Must Be Nice. And that's when
joke gone bad.
Yeah, joke gone bad.
She got all that back. She didn't believe she was gonna get all that backlash for saying that.
Yeah, see, a lot of people who were around when the song hit didn't take kindly to Money Long's comments. I knew based on the tone it was kind of jokey, but
I thought it was funny.
I thought it was kind of like...
I thought it was corny.
Yeah. A part of being funny, if you're going to be funny online, is just having the charisma to pull it off. You can't just say some funny shit.
All dry as hell.
Yeah, and it did come off kind of dry. So I see why Life felt the need to respond.
And he didn't even... He still was polite to her ass and everything.
So Life basically responded back, and he said, maturing is realizing that looking through a filter of trauma will have you seeing gray skies where there are only blue. I'm still a fan, Miss Long, be blessed. So he basically didn't take it as a joke. He saw it as an opportunity to kind of respond back. Just letting her know, hey, I didn't appreciate the comment. You shouldn't use trauma as a way to view my songs. And many thought that would be the end of it, and that was it. But then Money Long decided to, I guess, double down. And she said, so you wasn't hating? And then she put a laugh emoji, don't lie. And that pissed Life off. So he responded back, so you leave me a message doubling down on your post after you said it was a joke. Calling a grown man a hating ass ninja is wild work, even as a joke. I've never been that man, but what I have been is humble enough to hold in high regard those that came before me and celebrate them as they deserve. And then he quoted J. Cole's Love Yours, ironically. Good news is you came a long way. Bad news is you went the wrong way. And that's how he ended his sentiment. And ironically, it was funny because J. Cole had a previous incident with Money Long where he admitted he left the studio because she was being negative, talking about a bunch of people in a negative manner. And those people weren't there to defend themselves, so J. Cole was in the studio while she was saying these comments. He didn't feel what she was saying, so he just up and left the studio and said he didn't really feel like entertaining her negativity. So this kind of follows as some more behind-the-scenes shit attached to Money Long.
That's the type of woman she is.
Now, Money Long, regardless of whether it was a joke or not, once she saw Life's response, she should have just left it alone.
There you go. But
Yeah.
you YNs.
Yeah, well, she wanted to double down. Maybe it's because she didn't take kindly to Life's response, and
No, she did. She didn't take kindly of everybody else was clapping at her ass outside of Life.
Yeah.
What he said, it wasn't. You know, he wasn't disrespectful. He wasn't cursing at her. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't really nothing to clap back. It would motivate her to double down because everybody else was clapping back at her ass about what she was saying.
Yeah, so I feel like Money Long was in the wrong. Even if it was a joke with the first one, once you saw his response to that, you shouldn't have doubled down on the joke. You should be able to read the room and see.
Once you saw all the comments that was coming at your ass by saying that, you should just shut the hell up.
So between the comments and, more importantly, Life Jennings' response, because he responded very serious to what was supposed to have been a joke post, she should have been able to read the room and just said, okay, he didn't take that right, and just left it alone. Because it seemed like he wanted it to kind of end with his response after that. But I guess she doubled down as a feeling the need to defend herself. That's the thing about a lot of insecure women. Sometimes they look at responses like what Life
affirmation.
did. And got offended and felt the need to, I guess, stand on something that really didn't need to be stand on.
Couldn't stand on.
Yeah, so she doubled down on it. Now, the thing about Money Long, and I'm not familiar with Money Long's music. I know Buddha's a fan because he's brought her up numerous times here. So, but the thing about her, it just seems like she's bringing an aura of negativity around her. Yeah. Now, the one thing that didn't sit right was the story we covered when she left her husband. She was basically saying that they asked her, why did you and your husband not work out? And she gave a response that he was just a hating ass nigga. And I just felt that was not the right response, even if y'all two weren't on good terms.
Right.
Just for the fact that they had been together for a long time. And I'm sure there was a point where he was supporting her in her career, even before she made it, even if they might not be on good terms now. I felt like that response towards an entire marriage and maybe a dude who had supported you at one time, that wasn't a right response.
Right.
That response never sat right with me when she said that. And then you hear the story about J. Cole leaving the studio, and now you see this interaction with Life, and you just see a pattern, apparently, with Money Long. And she may be a very talented R&B singer-songwriter, but it seems like as a person, she's just
shithole.
Yeah, she just doesn't seem to be that kind of good person. I don't know if it's just due to that's her being her. Maybe she's socially awkward. Maybe she, I've seen low self-esteem chicks always feel every slight or criticism against them is a need to get defensive. So it could be any one of those things at play. But yeah, this is another kind of mark against Money Long based on her continuous track record. And of course, after that, second back and forth, Life decided to put a diss track together. There was a diss track Life decided to put on IG called Made for This, where he mentioned that the smell of her trauma is all over the Prada, your shoes Balenciaga, but your spirit's given Benihana. And he said, I think I'm due a little respect, been in this shit for 20 years. Did you forget? He should have put bitch after that, but he didn't. He took the gentleman route and didn't write bitch. So, despite the apology, it looks like that Life felt the need to drop that song. And I don't know what's going to happen over this. Hopefully it's dead after this. But being Money Long, I wouldn't surprise me if she drops a diss back and feels the need for some get back based on what life did. So I just hope it's over after this. But I think life took it a little too far with the diss record. I thought that was a little bit too much. And one thing I keep hearing about life, I hear he's a very serious dude. I hear he's not a like jokey nigga. So, whenever you like make a crack at him or something, he don't want to laugh. He want to take that shit serious. So life seems like one of them dudes you don't want to joke around with or say anything that he could misinterpret as disrespect. Because as you clearly see, if he feels disrespected, he's not going to let it go. But we're going to go ahead and keep it moving. Now, there was a story last week Branson covered that I found out may or may not be fake news, and that's the beef between Freddie Gibbs and Benny the Butcher. Now, originally, there was assumed that they were meeting in an airport in France, I guess while they were having connecting flights or something, and there was rumors that they squashed the beef. But apparently, those rumors may not be true. It looks like Benny approached Freddie Gibbs in the Paris airport to basically tell him, watch your mouth and what you say about me. And, or no, he said something along the lines of watch your mouth and what you say about me personally. That's apparently what Benny told Freddie in there. Nothing happened because both niggas is independent and they need to be able to fly to different airports, so that no-fly list didn't seem like an option for either of them. So I don't know if the beef is squashed or not. I saw a video last week by somebody who was contacted by Benny the Butcher, and that's where we heard Benny say these things because Benny apparently said, watch your mouth. And that was it. So is the beef squash, Branson, really?
I have no idea. I wish it was. I hope it is, but if not, hey, it is what it is.
Yeah, so how long do you think this is going to carry on if it's not squash? Because Freddie already dropped a diss with the Alfredo too. So does that mean Benny's going to come back with another diss?
I mean, that's on them. I wish they would stop it. It's kind of, I think we discussed what it was over and we didn't really know, but hey.
No, there's a whole timeline of events going on and why Benny and Freddie decided to beef. So I think it all started, it started way back in 2022. There was an incident where Benny the Butcher got robbed in Houston and shot. And so after hearing about that incident, Gibbs took to Twitter. And originally what happened was Benny the Butcher was asked what it was like working with Gibbs. And Benny said he came, and to be honest with you, it was all love. But then he went. And he just said, Benny said it was just a basic experience working with Gibbs. He didn't say it was good. He didn't say it was bad. He just said he kind of talked about it in a negative light.
They made good music together. That's my only thing. They made quality music together. Now, if they can't work together no more, if they don't squash the beef, hey, that's their loss.
That's what triggered the beef. So Benny Butcher said working with Gibbs, he came and went. And so Gibbs responded back and said that nigga said working with Freddie Gibbs came and went. He said, I know some other shit that came and went too, nigga. Just keep my name out your mouth when you're talking to people or doing interviews and shit. He said, if anybody asks you about me, just say next question. I don't want you to talk about niggas, man. Just say next motherfucking question for real. So that was the original reason they started having tension. Then after that, Benny got shot in Houston. And that's when Freddie took to Twitter and said,
I was laughing about it.
It's hard for me to listen to niggas after they get robbed. They be rapping so gangsta after the fact. So fans, of course, believe that Freddie Gibbs was talking about Benny the Butcher, which I'm pretty sure he was. So then after that, Benny responded, I've never seen these niggas tough nowhere but the internet. And then Gibbs replied, shout out to my Houston niggas, in reference to the city where Benny had been shot in the leg during a robbery attempt. And then Benny said, how can you hate on a nigga you begged to do an album with? And then Gibbs responded, niggas' whole marketing plan for the album is to beef with Freddie Gibbs. That's cute. And so they went back and forth on Twitter, and that culminated into May of 2022, where Gibbs got jumped. He got jumped by a bunch of Benny the Butcher's associates in Buffalo. So Gibbs decided, I guess, to be out in Buffalo doing the tour stop there. And Benny the Butcher's crew found him, caught him, and beat his ass. And there was footage taken as well. And after that, there was footage of Gibbs sporting visible bruises. So it looked like he got his ass whooped. And it looks like Gibbs' jewelry got taken. His chain got snatched. So that was the timeline of events that happened. And then Benny decided to post a video wearing Freddie Gibbs' chain. So, yeah, after you wear the chain of a nigga who you got robbed, gotta admit it's kind of
can't really be friends after that.
Yeah,
it's kind of hard to have that same bond. And so I can see that.
Yeah, so
my chain that was forcibly taken from me, and then somehow you're in the picture with my chain. Just okay, yeah, we can't be friends no more. But Freddie Gibbs' album is hot though.
Yeah,
Freddie Gibbs' album is hot. That album is hot.
Yeah, so since that time, Gibbs has addressed his beef with Benny the Butcher, and it's been ongoing since 2022. That's why people wanted it to end in the airport, but as we see, it's still a continuing situation, or at least that's what the third parties on the internet are saying. So I do hope they get it together, but, you know, after reading that timeline and seeing the events, I totally understand if they stay enemies for life, just don't hurt each other. But yeah, a nigga take your chain. I can understand that.
That's kind of like
boy, it's like EPMD when dude sent to
Rob.
Yeah, I'm like, I can't tour with you after that.
Group can't get back together after you had. Yeah, we were group mates, and you tried to rob
me. You sent goons to my crib.
That's different.
Nah, yeah, robbery is one thing, but send a home invasion is completely different.
That's different.
Nigga, I gotta delete
that's
your
different.
ass.
Like
that's some next level shit.
A home invasion.
You can't be talking.
Different. Yeah,
you can't be walking around.
Yeah, that's a forever beef there. Yeah. Like, we could never be cool after that.
Look, I'm spitting on your grave.
Yeah. That's some wild shit.
Yeah, so that all kind of culminated over the years up to that moment at the Paris airport. And Benny is heard saying, make sure you say that on record too. Then you heard, and I still think y'all should talk. So that's them going back and forth. That was Benny and Westside Gun going back and forth in the airport about how to approach Gibbs. So hopefully they get it mended. But also,
after what you just said, they're not mending that.
I never expect Freddie Gibbs and Benny
cool
to do
after that.
Yeah,
and
to
then,
do a record.
And then antics. I always tell you about the antics of the celebrities. So Freddie's pulled some antics as well.
Yeah,
like, you know, that's wonder why they call him Spready Gibbs. Like,
well, old girl.
Like the antics. It's always the antics.
Mm-hmm. And speaking of antics, wanted to move to Eve because Eve's name was in the news this week. Apparently, she dropped a book in September 2024, which was her memoir called "Who's That Girl?" A memoir.
And why are we talking about it now?
Well, there was some new information that decided to come from that book that happened this week. I guess the internet decided to make it big this week, but this information has been out and about in her book since it came out last year in 2004. And that is the fact 2024, my bad. And that is the fact that she admitted she dated Suge Knight.
To get back at
Get back at Dr. Dre for her treatment from when Dre had her on Aftermath Entertainment. So, I remember when Eve was on Dr. Dre Aftermath's label because I bought the Bull Wars soundtrack.
Was Blow Your Mind on Aftermath?
No.
Who?
Blow Your Mind was on Rough Riders.
Okay.
No, this was before Eve was with Rough Riders. She was with Aftermath. Now I bought the Bulworth soundtrack, and Dr. Dre had a song on there called "Eve of Destruction."
I remember that movie.
Yeah, And that was the first time I had ever heard Eve. And she was on Aftermath there. And I think her name, I don't know if the song was just called Eve of Destruction or that was her name, Eve of Destruction too. But I remember that song. And I just don't remember too much about it. I just remember it being on the soundtrack that I liked. But anyway, back in her book, she detailed that in 2001 at the Soul Train Lady of Soul Awards, she was pushing to meet Suge Knight, and that was because she was dealing with frustration stemming from a contract with Interscope Records, basically with Aftermath and Dr. Dre. She said Dre was creating a hostile work environment, making things difficult for her. So as a remedy, she decided to introduce herself to Suge. And she...
I'm going to show you.
Yeah, I'm going to show you, Dr. Dre.
I'm going to show you.
I'm gonna show you, boy.
Since Eve... Yeah, so Eve decided to link up with Suge Knight, and she decided to smash Suge Knight, give him some ass.
That's wild. That's another chick that was like, you know what, Dre? I'm gonna go give Suge
some ass. Because I'm mad about these contracts and these record deals.
Just wow.
That's natural horror instinct.
Just wow. Because didn't Michelet jump right over to Suge? Like,
maybe that's why she did it. She said, "Oh man." But that would have to mean Dre was smashing Eve. Because if not, why would you care?
I didn't want to say that. I didn't want to insinuate.
I mean, that's
on a business aspect.
Anytime a woman acts out like that, they was fucking.
Why would I get mad on a business aspect if you go messing with my? So I kind of think they might have been smashing,
No,
and
they
then
were.
It's like, I'll show you.
They were. Anytime a woman doing something like that, to get back at you like that, they were fucking.
Suge just serial sloppy second catcher.
That's two bitches, Dre. Yeah,
Suge just a serial sloppy second catcher.
Yeah. He was getting so many of Dr. Dre's hands down. He should have been the one called Aftermath because he was pulling the bitches after the math. After Dre was done with them. So yeah, I'm not sure why she decided to put that in there, but this is her memoirs, and they came out in 2024. Now,
don't you hate the internet some damn time? They bring up shit. It's been out there for over a year, and they rehashing the shit like as if she just talked about it just this week. It was out.
For
there.
all we know, Eve could have made this go viral.
I mean, but on top of that, it just kind of makes you look at even like a
weird light. First of all, you're supposed to be happily married, and you talking about past dicks.
But it's in a book, though.
I mean, I understand that, and that's cool. But to me, it's like, so you came out to tell everybody that you were mad at Dre, so you went and smashed Suge. Okay, cool.
And not only that, Eve decided to get into a relationship. It was a working relationship, and that's when you saw Eve. Eve said, since he was a blood, Suge Knight was a blood, she had red plants, red furs. She dyed her hair red. So if you see
when she was
photos
on Rough Riders, she was red. She had red.
Yeah, and however, they said the relationship quickly came to an end as Eve was informed by her mentors, a.k.a. Rough Riders, that they didn't approve of her newfound relationship.
Leave that alone, sis.
They didn't like the idea of me hanging with Suge Knight at all, and that's when my guy said it was time to cut the cord, and I didn't think twice. So even Eve knew fucking with Suge wasn't a good idea, which lets you know she'll fuck a nigga who she knows she ain't supposed to be fucking. Just as revenge.
Crazy.
Just to be spiteful.
Crazy. That's super spiteful too.
So
that's a lot of dead women out here.
It is. But
so
that's spiteful.
In a way, her snitching on this story saying she fucked Suge Knight as revenge must mean she gave Dre some pussy and inadvertently outed him because Dre was probably married at the time to that strong-faced woman that took his fortune.
Was married.
Yeah, so that means Dre was probably, I assume Dre was tapping. That's crazy.
No, assume. She's telling you they fucking.
She never said it.
Okay, I mean, you can read. You can read.
I mean, you can read
in between the lines. If I'm going, hold on. If I'm going to fuck somebody that you don't like, you feel what I'm saying? That's intentional. So that means he must have shared that with you in a bedroom, some shit like that. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But
she taking.
I wouldn't. But like I say, it's even deeper than that because if it's just a business relationship, who cares? So
she did.
It's deep. It's deep.
It's got to
he
be
was
deeper than
smashing.
that. Yeah.
But he was married at the time though. When all that shit was going on, he was married still.
Mm-hmm.
He just got divorced. What? 3 years ago?
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, he was married at the time.
Damn. So Eve just told one story and out of probably two dudes at the same damn time.
I mean, but really though, again, it's been out there for a year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I mean, the internet just decided to rehash that shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's
So
the truth. That means people could find some shit from 5 years ago. You said.
And
then
bring it back.
and make it. That's look, Diddy. Hello.
Yeah.
Everything he's dealing with, that shit happened years ago.
Yeah, and Diddy is still Diddying.
And he about to get out too. Yeah.
Of course he is, because he wasn't found guilty, right? So what? Oh yeah, he did have
The man
guilty
that,
on two
but they
charges.
trying to change that. But you know, Trump might go ahead and give him that pardon.
I know one guy he ain't gonna pardon is Dr. Umar. Dr. Umar was in the news, turning to social media to rally to get his Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy back because apparently the city or the state is coming in. They're trying to take it.
Trying to take it.
So now Umar is offering a free lunch with himself for a $500 donation.
No, it's not a free. Nothing.
Well, he's saying free because he'll pay for the meal, but you have to have $500. So he took to IG to basically discuss the deal people are getting.
Program coming out for the ladies is called Lunch with the Doctor. It's called Lunch with the Doctor. You make a $500 donation to FDMG Academy, ladies. $500 donation to FDMG Academy, and you get a free lunch with Dr. Umar, restaurant of your choice in the state of Wilmington, Delaware. I said we got a new program called Lunch with Dr. Umar. Private lunch. Ladies, you got to donate $500 to the FDMG Academy, and I will take you to lunch, private lunch, any restaurant you want in the state of Delaware. It's called Lunch with the Doctor, and it costs you $500. You don't pay for the lunch, I pay for the lunch. Any restaurant in the state of Delaware. Oh, yes. Brothers, don't hate. We got to stop hating. Brothers, we got to stop hating. Don't hate my ninja, because if I ask your wife if she want that luncheon, if I ask your wife if she want that luncheon, if I ask your baby mom, do she want that luncheon with the doctor, we know what she gonna say, ninja. Don't test my intellectual gangster. If I roll up on your girlfriend, your live-in prisoner, you call a girlfriend. If I roll up on your live-in prisoner, your romantic prisoner, you call a girlfriend, who ain't there because she want to be, she there because she got to be. If I roll up on your romantic prisoner, my brother, if I roll up on your romantic prisoner, you call a girlfriend who living with you because she got to, not because she want to. Do she want that lunch date with the doctor? Do your wifey want that lunch date with the doctor? I think we all know the answer to that. Me and you are not the same. I keep telling you that. Me and you, we not the same. You not 6'3", dark chestnut cocoa brown with the North Philly beard. You ain't Leo King. Ninja, you ain't Pan-Africanist #1. Nobody flying you to every continent to hear what you got to say. Only me. Don't make me take my t-shirt off and turn into King Kong right now. Don't make me beat my chest. Don't make me beat my chest. King Kong. Stop playing.
All of that without cursing.
Yeah. So that was Umar being Umar.
Yeah, that
showing out for he want that $500.
He was that intellectual cussing out he was doing.
I don't know how fraud works, but
yeah. Don't be surprised when the FBI roll up on Umar's ass.
I don't quite know how fraud works, but you jump from a school. You done taking in money for a school that now you're claiming is being seized or about to be taken away from you, and now you're jumping to gigoloing.
Yeah.
No, he raising money. It's crowdfunding.
Fundraising, like my man Tony used to say, he fundraising.
He fundraising for a school. That's why he's saying $500 a dinner, a lunch date.
So I'm pretty sure people are aware that Umar started receiving backlash all over social media. Surprisingly, no, you know.
That's why he went on that rant that he did. Somebody said something to him in that chat. He's like, "Don't make me roll up on your live-in prisoner."
So one user said, "Times are hard, ladies. Go spend that $500 at the grocery store and stay far away from this kind of idiocy." And another person said, "Why wouldn't they just use some of their own $500 to take themselves out to lunch?" And a third one person said, "It's time for the black community to stop financing a lunatic. Dr. Umar Johnson is a functioning psychopath narcissist at this point. Embarrassing." So, yeah, as people may recall 2 weeks ago.
And the women you should be going after are the snow bunnies who got the money.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
you should be going after the snow bunnies who got this type of money to finance these $500.
But he can't talk his Pan-Africanism.
Black queens forever. Snow
Right, he
bunnies
can't. Yeah,
never.
he can't do the snow bunnies. He get fucked up. He just told not too long ago about messing with the snow bunnies.
I'm just running.
He can't
like,
Yeah, he was talking about. Now he can't mess with the snow bunnies neither.
you trying to run black women down who probably don't have this money. They're not
He
going
ain't
to give
running
it to you
them down.
anyway.
He just put out a
But
PSA.
Okay, good luck to you, Dr. Umar.
Somebody gonna pay it.
Good luck to you.
Somebody.
Now this goes all the way back about 2 weeks ago when Umar revealed in another IG post that both of his personal and an Academy bank accounts were frozen, apparently after a hacking attempt. So he was just basically saying, my loyal supporters out there, if you could spare a few dollars so I can take care of my queen mother and myself until my bank account is frozen or canceled so I can get my money back and open up a new account.
You doing something illegal with that money that people was giving you.
I don't know how fraud works. I don't know how it works.
That school hasn't opened yet.
He
been talking about this school for years, and people been giving him money for that school.
I don't know.
I ain't gave him a cent.
I ain't gave him nothing.
I go to sleep watching this show called American Greed, and most of these people on this show are con artists. And look, I don't want to say he's a con artist, but if you walk like a duck, talk like a duck,
Con artist.
So Umar's experiencing financial difficulties, and he's reduced himself to, I guess, a gigolo now.
Yeah.
that's what it is.
And I like the terms. He said any restaurant in Delaware. He
Delaware.
said Delaware only, not New Jersey.
Delaware
Philly,
ain't
or any
that
surrounding
big.
state.
Let's make that make sense.
I have no idea what's in Delaware in terms
It's
of
small
restaurants.
as fuck.
It's been a very long
It's
time
like a
since I've
hop.
been
It's
in
like a
Delaware.
hop skip.
I was going to say people in Delaware go to Philly.
Right, exactly. It's nothing in Delaware. They go to Philly or Jersey.
Okay.
So, yeah, I don't know what scam Umar's running, but I guess it's going to continue running since we're paying attention to it. I just hope he becomes accountable for a lot of the decisions and business moves he's been doing, because from an outsider looking in, they look really, really
shady.
suspect.
You went from your accounts being frozen or you locked out of them.
No, back up. Remember the girl, the swim
The one that
with the fish
that
tank.
one,
The fish tank. She done hit him up, hit his account and stuff like that. Then the freezing of the school accounts and his accounts and shit.
You just irresponsible.
Yeah.
You just irresponsible. I would just call it like it is, my guy. You're irresponsible.
Yeah, Umar's irresponsible. I definitely think he's hustling. And, I just think eventually his ways are going to get caught up. Something's going to happen to Umar in terms of being arrested or accountable for some of the frauding that he's been doing.
Like I said, I don't know how fraud works, but it sounds like it.
Something has to be done for Umar to at least be held accountable for the money that he's hustled out of people, because apparently none of the money has really gone back into the school.
The school hasn't opened.
Yeah, and the school is not open. So,
Where's it at?
In Delaware.
Where in Delaware? Like,
I don't know.
Do they have an actual I
don't know.
No, I mean, no. There's buildings. He bought 4 buildings. So, I mean, in terms of there being physical buildings there,
Yeah,
yes.
he just ain't. It's not open.
Okay.
Yeah, and every week he has some new excuse as to why it's not open. But then he's talking about women with smelly vajayjays who are stealing money from him, and now he has time to date women. So
he got time because all this shit taken. They took it.
Yeah, so let's go ahead and pray for Umar and just hope he gets his shit together because it hasn't been good for Umar. It's been a very bad look. And like I said, it just keeps getting worse. He just keeps doing clown shit. And it's really sad, too, because Umar, every now and then when he talks, he be saying some shit. He's really smart. He's just reduced himself to a clown.
But that's how con artists work.
Yeah,
I
can't even say he's a con. Well, I mean, he is a con artist, but I can't say.
The crazy part about it is he's smart, and if he just do what he said he was gonna do, they would give it to him.
He's using his for evil instead of
he's not doing what he's supposed to.
I think what it is once he started getting notoriety for his Pan-African movement, I think he decided to go into clown territory because he wanted the fame and the money, and he realized that's what he liked as opposed to any seriousness of a cause.
That's when his values got corrupted.
Yeah.
That's what it is. He saw that it was women come with this too.
Yeah,
money come with this. And then you got lost in the sauce.
Right.
And now he's chasing butterface ass women because that woman he accused of stealing from him. I saw photos of her, and goddamn, Umar, you must have been desperate, boy.
She ain't hurt like that. She ain't hurt, ain't she?
No, she ain't that terrible, but it's just like, bro, she ain't fine enough to be causing this much.
Look, this nigga said that terrible.
She's not that terrible, but I'm also at the same time.
So
you have to have a certain level of fineness to cause problems.
Okay, all right. No, you don't.
Yeah, I mean, I know you don't, but I'm talking logic-wise.
He's saying to take it public. To take it public and me embarrass myself, you got to be worth.
Fine.
Yeah. If it's just a duck, I'm going to take that L in silence. Why am I going to tell anybody about this?
Yeah.
So she a duck.
I didn't say I haven't seen
I'm asking.
Yeah, I think she is. She's not somebody.
So you a fucker, but you want to take her out in public?
I don't know if I would deal with a woman like that, but I mean Umar's standards for women are considerably lower than mine.
Different.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and say times weren't ever rough for me, but all my ugly women were cooperative.
I will say this though: if Dr. Umar get this thing popping with getting dates at 500 a pop,
I
might have to look into this. I might have to. I'll do like 50 to 100. If he get 500, I'll do 50 to 100.
Look at you. You lowballing yourself.
Look. Hey, we gotta start somewhere.
Lowballing yourself.
The great Dr. Umar doing 500, so I'm gonna do like 50 to 100.
At least 100, 150.
That's quite a bit.
Look, inflation, nigga.
Yeah, you right.
Tariffs.
Tariffs.
Look, we in there fighting off a recession and shit. Look, shit so damn terrible. You got the damn president trying to put pressure on the damn Federal Reserve chief. Like, look, nigga, you better lower them goddamn interest rates. Fire your motherfucking ass.
He threatens to fire everybody.
But he ends up doing it.
He ends up doing it, though.
You're right. If you tell you get fired,
he done told Jerome, like, look, Jerome, you better lower them goddamn rates, man. Stop playing.
Yeah, but I wanted to go ahead and move on because while we're on the topic of dating, Paul Pierce made the news again, this time for his opinions on who average men should date.
All you men who stand up men, who go out there and put your elbow into making a woman make sure she's straight and hard working and respectable, chest up, chin out men, and you really on the grind and you really got ambition, man, leave these little pretty girls alone, bro. They don't put their elbow in it. I'm going to keep it 100. Over there looking at, oh, she bad. Oh, look at her Instagram. Oh, she a 9, she a 10. No, I'll get you a 5 or a 6 who going to put some elbow into it and going to be down for you on some 100. You know what I'm saying? They going to look at you like, why he with her? Don't worry about why I'm with her. Because she going to do everything you ain't doing. 100%. And that's the new wave we should be on, fellas. Like, man, forget all that how you look when you with your arm around her. Nah, she ain't got no substance to her.
Yeah, so that was Paul Pierce basically
that nigga
saying,
tell the truth. I ain't even gonna listen. I ain't even gonna front. Hey, look, and I love me a gorgeous woman, but he keeping it 100.
That sounds like a nigga who doesn't spend a lot of money on women.
Yeah, Paul Pierce. Paul Pierce has spent tons.
That sounds like a dude who does. But
what did Corey say?
5 or 6.
But what Corey say? Yeah. Make everything a transactional until you find that queen. And that's cool. Then you merge.
But 5 or 6, we're not shooting that.
Nah, you got some decent 5 or 6, nigga.
It depends on how the man looks too, because there's some 6s and 7s who will be with the handsome man who's a straight up bum. So.
Right, or he a simp.
I'm 7 or 7, 8.
I'm cool with the 7 or
7,
6.
8.
Yeah,
I understand the 9 or 10 logic though. I understand that completely.
But listen though, you gotta see where his angle at though. He's telling you this because he's saying the key things. What he said: if you're ambitious, you got dreams and goals, and you can make it happen, you need somebody who's gonna be right there, hand in knee with you. When shit gets tough, she's there in the trenches with you the whole time. So when you get your ass to that top, nigga, yeah, you better. Like for instance, your boy Jeff Bezos, his wife. She's not. If you last time look, she's not a looker. You know what I'm saying? But she was with that nigga. Why they would start this shit out of the fucking damn garage and shit. Look where he at. True. You feel what I'm saying? So what Paul Pierce is saying is true. Because the ones that's pretty, and based off my experience, and I've been in business for over a decade and shit like that, they don't want no interest in that. They don't give a damn about what
Especially
you're doing.
They know they pretty.
The only thing they care about is what the fuck you can do for them and how can they get it. So I had to agree with him.
You agree with Paul?
I had to agree with him.
I think there's too much emphasis being placed on looks. I do think it really just comes down to fucking with the people that fuck with you.
Yeah.
And like I said, it's based on the looks of the man. Because if you an ugly man, you deserve an ugly woman. If you a decent looking dude, you deserve a decent woman. And if you's a pretty boy dude, you probably deserve a better looking woman than all of them.
Yeah, that's true. But if you trying to get somewhere in life, sometimes that pretty girl, that pretty boy ain't it. Because they don't want to get their hands dirty.
Shout out Jeremy Pivens. They always send a shout out to Jeremy every time we get to talking. You know who Jeremy is?
Isn't that dude who was locked up?
You remember who Jeremy is? Shout out to Jeremy.
Yeah, so I'm just a believer in water seeping its own level, but at the end of the day, I need a woman that I'm attracted to physically who's actually functional.
Okay, so somebody that's a 5 or 6, she usually got a bad body and some banging and some wet ass cooch.
Yeah, now that's number one. I don't care how good a woman is to me. I have to be physically attracted to her. I just can't function with a woman I'm not physically attracted to.
5 or 6 just seem low to me. Like
it is low.
It's not low, dog. I'm telling you.
I don't consider a woman under 6 attractive.
5 or 6 seems kind of low to me.
It's not low.
And I don't consider myself the most handsomest, but 5 or 6 just seem kind of low to me.
That's not low.
Because I'm going on regular looks.
Right, if you go,
I'm like, nope, not made up yet.
If you go past 7 and up, you got some issues, bro.
I'm going not made up yet. I need you at least the 7. So when you get made up, you going to be about a
5
9.
or 6 is 5. I'm based off my experience.
That's 2 points to recapture.
No, it ain't. I had some good ass 5 and 6. You feel what I'm saying?
You did?
Yeah, I had some good ass 5. Again, it's a trade off. So whereas physically, you said physical part and she's smart or she's interested in what I'm doing. You feel what I'm saying?
Because to me, where does cute start at for you? What
6,
5. Cute start at 5. For
me. Well, I mean, I consider a woman that's cute or above a 6.
Because
to me, 5 is
what's
average.
below cute? What's
5
below
is
cute?
average to me.
No, what's below cute?
Average.
Average?
Yes.
Average to me is 5.
Yeah.
5 is your average.
Okay.
So 5 or 6
can be cute.
Yeah.
Which cute can be average.
Yeah. Now less than a 4, I don't want to be seen in public with her.
Cute can be average. But when you get past 6, when you get 7 and up, you're gonna have issues. And like I said, they're not. If you're somebody who has goals in life, right? They're not interested in what you're doing. They don't want no part of that. You feel what I'm saying? They only want the ending part. When we celebrate and we party and we travel and shit like that. What he's saying is you get somebody they humble because they know what they got and they working with what they got. And they come across a man that he's not looked as an option. He looked as an asset.
But
she's gonna most likely help you push you over the top.
But this comes with this new way of thinking too, where you're just supposed to give women money. Like it's just like I saw you. Oh, here's a couple of dollars just because I think you're bad.
I mean, yeah, because they got it. I don't believe that. I don't believe in that shit. I gotta like you.
I don't believe.
I gotta talk
to
you. I gotta like you for me to give you some money.
And
my
that's
folks get money away they don't like them.
I see that on my timeline all the time. You think she's having a bad day? Send her some money.
What the fuck is sending her some money?
Right. Hey, look, I need somebody to cash at me to get her toes and nails.
Because once you start sending money frivolously, then this becomes an expectation.
Right.
So no,
I'm not
silly.
listen. I'm not spending no. If I don't know you, if I don't like you, I'm not spending no money on you. I gotta like you to spend some money on you.
I agree with Paul Pierce, just not the 5 or 6 part.
The 5 or 6 is average. 5 or 6 is average. If you just said 5 was average, okay then. So 5 or 6 is average.
I need.
If you get 7 and up,
I need 7.
What he's saying is, if you get 7 and up, and you got goals, you have dreams to get to a certain level. They're not going to help you get over there. So that means it's like you're doing this yourself. And if you're doing this yourself, you're going to go fuck with somebody. You're going to link up with somebody that has interest in what you're doing. They love what you're doing.
See, and that's my problem here. Because see, if you get an average and then you level up, now you look like
I mean, hey, but so all right, so look,
and I could have had a 7 that I could have leveled up.
No, the point is though, if you leveled up, it's still a win-win situation for everybody because I'll be happy to give her the money because she helped me get to where I'm at, if I decide to leave. But most likely, if I'm a betting man, I'm a smart man, I'm sticking with her because I got here because of her.
7 is going to keep me loyal and faithful. 5 is going to.
You said 7 what?
7 is going to keep me loyal and faithful. 5 is going to have me possibly exploring options.
So yeah. All right. I feel what you're saying, but you're missing the point here. The point here, if you are a mover, a shaker, you got ambitions, goals to get to a certain level. 5 or 6 is what you need to get there. 7 and up don't have no interest, and they don't give a fuck about what you're trying to do. So you're going to listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. You have those 7s, and you are doing this grind by yourself. You're going to end up fucking with that 5 or 6 in the process, and you're going to be cheating on that goddamn. I'm telling you, this is a difference. I know this because I'm
if I got
in
a
this
7,
realm.
I still got the 8, 9, and 10.
That don't make a difference though.
You know,
listen. It doesn't make a difference. If you as a man, you have goals and you feel that shit, you know you can get there. You right there. Your partner, your helpmate that you see here that's supposed to keep you in line because how beautiful she is, she don't want no part of that. But she has no interest in that.
How high can I pull a 5 up?
You can pull a 5 up real high, nigga. Money can change the motherfucker how they look.
Lace fronts, contouring, I guess.
You can a 5. You can make a 5 into a 7.
Yeah, but
it's called alcohol, nigga.
I get a 7, I can easily turn her to a 9, and
but see the point where you're missing that again. It's not about who you can get. The 7. It's not about that. The point is, do you want to get across that finish line? If you want to get across that finish line with your goals, that 7 and up ain't going to help you get across there. They're going to be more problems. They're going to be distractions.
I think it's not fair to the 7. I say the 8.
It is fair. It's fair game.
I say the 8.
No, because no. 7s and up.
I think the 8.
So what he's telling you, I agree with him 100% because I'm in that mode. And I've had attractive women that was 7 and up. They've been distractions. They don't want no part of what the fuck I'm trying to do here, that I'm going to do here. And it's the average looking ones that I deal with. They are more supportive. They're supportive. They're the ones that pushing me when I have these dark moments and shit. They're pushing me to continue on what I got to do. The pretty ones don't give a fuck. That's all. What he's saying is, if you are a person who has goals, whether it be an athlete, politician, businessman, whatever it may be, that pretty one, 9 times out of 10 ain't gonna be the one that's gonna help you get across. It's gonna be that average one because she's smart. Number one, she's smart. I love a smart ass woman. She's smart. She got a body. She got some wet cooch. Face is okay. You know what I'm saying? But I got 4 out of 5, nigga. I'm winning. Shit, I could work with that. Then with some money, you can push that number up. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, he's right. I agree with him 100%.
You agree with Paul Pierce?
Yeah, I agree with Paul.
Well, I just think there's too much of an emphasis on a number. Me, personally, I'm at a point now where I do feel like super pretty women are a headache just from life experience.
Yeah,
but
they are headaches.
8s and ups.
I'm a charming fellow, so I could easily see myself pulling a 7 or an 8 who's actually loyal. She don't know no better if she with me, but still, she's gonna be loyal. So I don't think I'm an ugly dude. So I don't think
I still think y'all putting too much emphasis on it's not about loyalty. It's not about being faithful. It's about, do she support you?
Yeah,
everything that you're doing. So if you're a businessman, or if you in school and you putting in long ass hours, is she there right there grinding with you? That pretty ass one? No, she out with her fucking friends. She might check on you. You all right? Okay, well, call me when you finish. That average chick gonna be there. She gonna be supporting you. She gonna help. If you in college, she gonna be sitting there giving you the retest questions. If you in business,
are you saying she's there supporting you because her options are?
No. Her options. No, she has options. See, the thing that y'all understand, y'all said
she
pretty.
Don't have options
y'all
like
said listen though. The thing that y'all kept saying is she's pretty. I ain't hear never one of y'all say she's smart or anything like that.
Chicks be smart.
No, they're not.
Because she don't need to be smart.
Whoa. I know a lot of pretty chicks that are super smart.
You're right. What I'm saying,
that.
When I say smart is they don't look at you as an option. They look at you as an asset. Most pretty chicks that got their own.
All women do that.
No. Most pretty chicks. Yeah, you right. Most pretty chicks that got their own thing, they doing their own thing, they look at you as an option. See, unless you outdo them. We just talked about it.
He's trying to go on is the lower down the scale you are, the more faithful.
He put a number, but he put a number on it though. He said 5 or 6. He didn't say go 4. He said average.
Well, if you go lower, she gonna be even more faithful.
Well, of course, but he's still giving you what you want. That is somebody that's attractive in some shape or fashion, versus somebody that's a 7 it up, where she seemingly got everything to look smart and everything.
No, we're leaving 7s out of this.
Huh? Yeah, 7s is in there. We're not. 7s is in there. 7, 5, and 6. He's telling the truth, man. I'm telling you. I've experienced this firsthand.
Well then, okay, boo. 5, 6, 7 is neutral, and then 8, 9, and 10.
You still want to do?
I don't know. 7 is bad, bro.
7's bad, man. Yeah. They bad.
I've dated some solid
7 and ups is bad. They you know what I'm saying?
I'm stuck at
so
7.
What I'm saying is what he's saying is absolutely true.
Damn. So that means if I date you, I think you're a 7. Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm just being
exactly.
You can let me judge her, and I'll give you a real score.
If I date
like,
so
that ain't no
so like I
7,
said, it goes for men too. It goes for women too. They have to find them an average looking guy.
Oh,
they do.
That's the problem. Every chick thinks she's entitled to the 9 and 10. That every chick thinks as a guy we have more realistic. Like we're saying 6, 7.
Yeah,
chicks 9 and 10.
Yeah, you right.
8, 9, and 10.
Yeah, you right.
They
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Chicks
don't even look at 5.
Yeah,
5.
Nigga, you ain't even in my spectrum. 6. I don't even touch you.
5. Come on now. 8, 9s, and 10s for chicks. At least we're being reasonable. Like, what up, Buddha? At least we're doing like we mentioned fives and stuff. Chicks ain't even gonna mention the
right.
five.
They ain't mention five.
they
ain't even mention sixes. You feel what I'm saying?
Now, Buddha mentions, why does it sound like you're calling your girl almost ugly by, I guess, labeling her maybe a 5 or 6?
5 or 6.
I gave mine a 7.
Yeah. 5 or 6 is not ugly.
I gave mine a 7.
5 or 6. Yeah, 5 or 6. I'm you on my arm. You feel what I'm saying?
Any woman I'm in a relationship with has to at least be a 6 or up.
Yeah.
And I've been in some relationships
5 or
with
6
6s and ups.
I'm 7.
Like I said, I've had
7.
I've had dimes. I've had average, and like I said, for me as an ambitious person I am, the average seems like it's working in my favor because the dimes.
They're headaches.
They're headaches.
They are, but you be looking at her like, why are you like this? I've done that.
Why you see a lot of them? They ain't got them. They ain't got them.
I don't even know how I pulled this one. Jesus.
Nah, I'm never.
No, if you had one of those epiphanies, that because
not in a positive.
She's you call that a vulnerable moment.
Yeah,
that's what happened. She got out of her unrealistic phase and said, "Damn, I gotta find me." And you came along, you said the right shit, you piped it down. She's like, "God damn, this is what the fuck I've been missing." That's why you like, "Damn, I pulled this motherfucker." You caught her in a little window.
She was have had that moment. Like,
yeah.
Because I know I've had oh shit.
That's why
exactly.
You go in the bathroom and you
exactly. If you sitting there, if any man that's sitting there is like, damn, I pulled this bitch. Damn, she bad as you pulled her because you caught her in a vulnerable moment. And you just so happen, you presented yourself in the and you probably got a physical attraction on you, like, oh, all right, I'm gonna get this nigga a run. As soon as you get in the bed, you pipe that ass down, like, God damn.
Yeah, boy. That's why I always say pretty women get cheated on first because they're the ones that men assume are gonna leave them. So ain't no point in getting serious with her. Just smash and not take her serious.
And don't be a pretty one that got a mouth on it too, boy.
Yeah, boy. That's bad. But I wanted to move along because Klay Thompson and Meg Thee Stallion were in the news this week. Apparently, Meg decided to serve her man catfish and spaghetti on the internet.
I've never had no cat. I don't think I ever had fish and spaghetti.
I didn't even know it was a combo until G-Dep rapped about it.
That's a popular combo too.
Yeah,
but is it they from the Southwest though?
No, I don't know where.
G-Dep. No, G-Dep. He's New York. Yeah.
But I mean, I'm saying that was the first time I'd ever heard of a combo called fish and spaghetti. Was when G-Dep rapped about. I've never ate fish and spaghetti.
I don't recall having fish and spaghetti.
I grew up in the suburbs where we had balanced meals with vegetables, a carb and a fried food. My mom would never.
Spaghetti and salad.
Yeah, spaghetti and salad.
Spaghetti and salad.
Yeah, we wouldn't do no damn fish, fried fish and spaghetti.
I've heard fish and spaghetti before too, though.
I've heard of it, but I've never ate it because I thought that was just two things you didn't put together. It was too much. But Klay had to tell everybody it was the best meal of his life.
He never had it.
Yeah, you can tell.
Remember his mom was white.
Yeah. So
it doesn't matter. At least she cooked.
Yeah,
he got a hood black chick. Yeah, she got give him a chance. She could look. Somebody say you don't eat no woman spaghetti.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I wanted to bring up because Klay is slipping big time for the fact that he wasn't in the kitchen looking over Meg's shoulder while she made the spaghetti. Boy, now you're gonna be under a spell this season, my nigga.
Boy, those are some old wise tales.
That whole truth.
You don't never eat no woman's spaghetti without wife.
That's right there from down in Charleston, them Geechees and stuff.
Of course,
like
my family from there all day.
They'll put period blood in your spaghetti. So yeah, she cooked the meal and. Yeah, first of all, it did not look appetizing to me. I don't know Meg's cooking skills, but that shit looked frozen. I think she just put it in the air fryer. But it was just funny watching Klay eat it, and he was just trying to convince us it was good. But, I mean, hey, I'll give her props for at least cooking.
Yeah, she cooked for him. Shit.
She cooked. That's points.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'll give him Meg props
and he's eating it, so shit.
And he's an athlete, so you know
if he eating it, nigga,
it
must be good. I always tell anybody, or especially a woman, if they cook for me and they be like, "Did you like the food? Did you eat it?" I'll be like, Do you see any on my plate?
Yeah.
It must be was good, because if I didn't like that motherfucker, we thought, look, here you go. I can't eat it. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. See, that's where I differ, because I like to cook for my woman, because I know she's going to be impressed. Because most women now can't cook. So just a struggle meal I throw together is impressive to her.
I don't know. I've been blessed. I've been blessed with, since I've been dating with women that can cook. I'm talking about, I've been blessed with women that can cook from scratch. So, you know, it's like,
I don't even bother.
I've had both. I've had some chicks who couldn't cook worth a damn, and I've had some chicks who could cook, like fucking throw down. So, you know.
What you do to make them cook is you shit on their ego. So I'll be like, you know, you don't have to cook when we're together because you can't outcook me. So it's better for you to not try and just let me handle all the meals. And that's when she start baking and shit. I'll let her know you ain't out cooking me, and then I put money on that. Man, they ain't no woman I've dated is seeing me in the kitchen, even the ones that can cook. That's why I like me.
I've dealt with a couple of chicks that could definitely outcook me. Definitely.
hey, I don't mind y'all cook me for. Look, I can hold my own, but I don't give a damn. Look, I'm providing, nigga. I make shit happen, so it doesn't matter.
I mean, I can cook. Like,
I can cook, but you outdo me, hey.
But yeah, if you can,
I'm eating. That's all I know. I'm happy.
I'm happy as hell.
I'm happy. I'm eating
because I know my food going to be good.
Exactly.
So
I insist on cooking if I'm dating a Southern woman, because they still cook like it's 1955. Man, they be using butter and lard and all that shit, and I'll be like, nah, shorty, you doing too much. Let me cook. I use olive oil, so we're gonna have a healthier time. Rather than learning the shit your grandma cooked before there was McDonald's and shit, she's still using lard to fry. So.
Hey, you can't shit on that now, because some of them still living now. They in their in their 80s and 100s.
Yeah, but those women had jobs working in the field. These women stay in an air conditioned office all day, so that plays a major factor in their diet. You know, it's different if you go into the cotton fields or the sharecropping and shit. You gonna work that shit off. You ain't sitting in front of a laptop all day in the air conditioned office. So that plays a major part. Lifestyle plays a major part in what diets are acceptable and what aren't. So that's something to think about. Okay, I wanted to move on to another relationship topic, and after that we'll discuss one or two more topics and get into sports. DDG and Holly Bailey were in the news, and I thought this was a little weird for the judge to request, but the judge made an order in regards to their custody situation they've been having going back and forth with their baby Halo. Judge has determined both Holly Bailey and DDG are banned from posting their son on social media.
Now listen to that shit right there.
That's crazy as well.
That's crazy work where you niggas is so fucking toxic that the judge had to tell you niggas you can't post your own child on social media.
Either one of y'all.
Neither one of you niggas. Do anybody have a problem with that shit?
I understand
that's
why.
That's one of the wackest shit I ever heard in my life.
Fair. At least he gave both of them.
I got you, but god damn, bro. Y'all motherfuckers is that fucking narcissist.
Both of y'all.
Y'all had to get a judge to say neither one of you can post your own child on social media.
That's wild.
Stupid, bro.
That's where they're at in this relationship.
Yeah,
or in this past relationship.
So the judge said nobody cannot post or share any photographs, images, and or information online of their 19-month-old son, Halo.
Can't say it's like he ain't even existed.
Yeah. For reasons discussed on the record and with no objection from either party, the court ordered both parties to refrain from posting, uploading, or disseminating on the internet or social media platforms photographs, images, and or information regarding the minor child or causing any other person to engage in such posting, uploading, or dissemination. And that's from the documents filed by the Family Division of the Superior Court of California, L.A. So this is kind of a move that bites back Hallie, because she was the one who decided to drag this shit through court on some, trying to get him
to stop posting.
Pretty much. So now it kind of backfired. Now neither one of you, which should have been the judgment from the beginning, I don't think it was right to tell him he can't post a child and she can. I thought that was unfair.
You can see we've been reporting like she's been on some toxic ass shit.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? Because she initiated this shit by taking shit to court. By he needs supervision and shit like that. Then you gonna take the child out of the country. You know what I'm saying? And like, what we doing here? You feel what I'm saying? Like, he doesn't even exist. But let him be that ninja and like, they ain't my kid. I ain't got nothing to do with it. You be chasing this motherfucking ass down, try to get him to take care of his child, try to be in his child's life the whole nine. And see, I hate bras like that. You feel what I'm saying? Because why? I experienced some bullshit like that. It don't be, the niggas that don't do nothing for their kids, women don't fuck with them. They're like, oh, it is what it is, fuck it. You feel what I'm saying? But let that be the man who want to be in the child's life. These niggas, women, be sitting here trying to damn keep the kid away from him. And she started this shit from the beginning. And it's just really saddened and pissed me off at the same time. Like how some men be using law, either police or the court system, as a weapon. The kids are being affected at the end of the day. And if you can't even put your personal ego aside and focus on the child, then you ain't no good mom. Sorry.
Yeah, so it looks like the judge said the streamer, DDG, is permitted to have peaceful contact with Holly Bailey solely to coordinate court-ordered visitation for their child. And the documents state that DDG can visit the toddler for a professionally monitored visitation session every Wednesday and Saturday.
Professionally.
From 9 a.m. to 6 p.m.
Then you only get 2 scheduled days. You know what I'm saying? Like, most motherfuckers like, come get your kid.
And he also gets every other Sunday during the same time period. So he gets an opportunity for a third time.
So basically, you see your kid 4 times, let's see, 1, 2, 4, 8 times a month.
Yeah. That sounds about right. So, yeah, this is building up a little tension. And in addition to that, it looks like there's a professional monitor who is to be advised and instructed that the primary purpose of the monitoring requirement is to ensure compliance with the court orders regarding social media posting.
They ain't got nothing to do with them, just making sure
they set up the court.
Making sure neither one of these
selfies.
niggas posting anything on social media. So
Yeah.
y'all got somebody monitor y'all asses.
Y'all social media usage and y'all grown-ass adults.
Grown-ass adults.
Both are multimillionaires.
Well, her ass initiated shit, so we got to put that all on her ass.
Yeah, so I'm kind of glad it's inconveniencing her because she's the one who put this energy into it.
Stupid, bro.
Yeah, so Holly.
And you know who's eating too?
Who?
Them white damn attorneys.
Oh, yeah.
Eating lovely. They be like, what? Y'all fighting on some shit like that? Shit, I'll be happy to take your damn money.
Yeah, they love it. Now, this comes on the heels of June, where DDG requested an emergency hearing when it was revealed that Holly was taking the baby out to Italy, specifically on a vacation, and he demanded that not happen, and then he followed her out to Italy so he could spend time with her kid while apparently she was working and vacationing out there. So, yeah, it's a lot of litigation surrounding this, and the only reason it's happening...
Using the child as a weapon.
Yeah. The child is being weaponized, the system is being weaponized, and DDG is still around to do it because, a lot of men would have just gave up and pulled Anna Edwards. Yeah, and just been like, see when you're grown. Yeah, I kind of get it, but, I understand why men do either or, because there are a lot of men who just don't want to go through this system and to keep paying lawyers. And then there are men who are like, hey, I got to be a father no matter what the cost, and DDG is deciding to use this positively. But I also think a major reason in him doing this also, in addition to wanting to be a father, is because he has a fan base that would probably be upset with him if he decided to be a deadbeat.
Of course, he got money. He got money attached to whatever it is he doing. So if he's not moving correctly, like fighting for your kid, it's gonna cost him money. It's gonna cost him advertisers, all that shit. So he has a financial reason to stay in to fight this.
Mm-hmm. So as y'all know, in addition to that, there was the back and forth with the restraining order Holly Bailey put on DDG, which was based around false accusations.
So basically, his hands is tied.
Yeah, his hands aside.
He's in a no-win situation.
Yeah, so the only thing left for him to do basically is to raise his child to the best of his abilities because the system is very much stacked against him, and
like Corey said, all transactions until she's that 20%, that queen.
Yeah. I feel you. So let's go ahead and move on because I wanted to discuss Ghostface dropping Supreme Clientele 2 this
22
week.
tracks.
22 tracks of pretty dopeness. I like the album. There are some issues I do have with some of the samples used.
Yeah.
But overall, I thought the album was a pretty good effort. I do not think it is better than Supreme Clientele 1.
It's not better than
He
the
shouldn't have
Clips.
named it Supreme Clientele.
Yeah.
He shouldn't have not. What I noticed is beats.
Yes.
Yeah.
The production was
Eh,
exactly. You know, we're
all over the
we're
place.
expecting something kind of a little bit. I was expecting more RZA. Did not get that at all.
I knew that wasn't going to happen.
Was RZA even on it? Did he?
I don't think
I didn't read the production.
Do it.
I don't
didn't
think
know.
so.
No.
And it's just if, like I said, the Clips is the measuring stick.
Yeah.
The Clips and Freddie Gibbs are the measuring stick. And if they're the measuring stick,
This didn't hit. This didn't get there.
it
But
fell.
it's
It fell.
decent though.
Not
Yeah,
with
it's a good
disrespect-
album.
not with a disrespect to God.
I have a few favorites off of the 22 track. I like Rap Kingpin. I like Candyland. I like the one he got with MOP.
Yeah. I think that was the last track.
Is No Face up there?
Huh?
No Face, Kanye. I thought I heard something with Kanye up there.
Nas up there. I like the one he did with Nas.
Is all right, but the overall just that of the album, it's just, and I hate
He got a joint with Raekwon and Method Man. I like
it's
that.
just
one.
like it's just like the Ray album. It's good. They're good albums.
I
But
think,
y'all have made way
I think
better
he could
He
have
shouldn't have named it Supreme Clientele
he shouldn't
2.
have.
I think I would have had a different mindset listening to it had it not been called Supreme Clientele
because you're
2.
following something so
Legendary.
Yeah, Supreme Clientele is an. If you never heard it, go
I
check
gotta
that
go
album
back.
out.
'Cause
That's
when
an
he dropped
amazing
it-
album.
When he dropped it, you had to buy that shit. He ain't had it on no other platforms.
Supreme Clientele 2.
It was a dope album. My issue was the reusing of old samples that have been done to death because there were a lot of beats on there that had samples from the.
But that's you know that's Ghost thing.
I ain't had a problem with that. I think what I had a problem with, like, you give me a visionary of what you're rapping about, and we talked about how your music supposed to grow with your music. Your client, your fan base grows with your music. So I didn't like one of the joints he was talking about, like he robbing motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, nigga, you 60 something. You ain't doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? He got me on that one, but it still was dope. But I was like, damn, but that's the wrong. I can get it 20 years ago.
Give it a grade.
B.
Oh, well, I thought we were rating it like a chick on the dime scale. I would give it a solid 6 or 7. I'd say 7.
I'm gonna say a 6.
I'm gonna say.
I'm gonna say. If the Clips are a 10,
Yeah.
and Freddie Gibbs is like 9.5, 9. Ray's probably a
5.5, 6.
7. No, I think Ray's was it was all right. So I'm gonna take Ghost at about a 6.5.
Oh, you talking about who? Ray who?
Raekwon? Remember Raekwon just
Oh man, I ain't really like his album.
did. That's what. So if Ray's is about a 7,
Who gave it a 7?
me, I'm giving it a 7.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say I ain't give it a 7.
I'll give Ghost about a 6.5. Like I appreciate
Ghost
you dropping
Ghost
it,
is
but
better. In my opinion, Ghost is better than Ray's.
I don't know.
Yeah, I got it's more tracks on Ghost that I'll listen to than over Raekwon's new album.
You gave it a 7.
I gave it a 6.5, 7. Yeah.
I'm not going to say I'm disappointed.
No, it wasn't this. It was a
It's
decent
just
album.
Nah,
not
he has some decent tracks up there.
He just screwed it up by naming it Supreme Clientele 2.
that and what we've heard so far. So you're going
I
up
think
against the Clips.
I think he could have better beats selection.
You're going up against the Clips. You're going up against Freddie Gibbs. You're going up against Jid. Like these are
Heavy hitters.
Yeah, good to great albums. Yours is a
and you a legendary
good
rapper.
album.
So you supposed to be hitting niggas like boop 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 boop.
Yeah, so I give him a 6.5.
Yeah, like I said, as a whole, like I said, I got at least 5 tracks. Out of 22 tracks, I can pick out 5 that I will listen over again. Iron Man, one of them. Like I said, Candyland's another one, and Rap Kingpin's another one. The joint with Nas and the one he got with Ray. Oh, what was it? Fourth Disciple. That's another one that's up there.
Cool.
You got Big X and Plug. He dropped one. I listened to it.
I haven't
heard it.
Yeah, I listened to it. I got the one with Jelly Roll. He got it's all right. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm not into music that's slow.
He trying to find that audience. That's why I got Jelly Roll on it, because he want to tap in the Jelly Roll audience.
Yeah. Plus, that means he's probably MAGA.
Yeah, he wanted to cross over. He trying to cross over and get some of them.
Plug MAGA.
It wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, you know them niggas, man. When Kodak and them got and when Kodak and goddamn Weezy and them got them parts, them niggas on that wave, man.
Well, it's cool to be MAGA.
Suck up. Pick me, people.
The biggest though, I like that song. The largest. I like the largest. I like that song.
Like a supporter.
I'm still trying to figure out the Jid album. I'm still going through that. So
I need to hear that. I haven't listened to it.
Jid just be spitting, so like Jid be giving you a lot to think about.
Right. It just and right now I be thinking too much.
He's like Carolina Lupe. Okay, so let's go ahead and move into sports. Because
Shiloh, which one you going to?
well, first I wanted to discuss the NBA because Raleigh's own and legendary b-ball player John Wall.
Yeah, John Wall
decided on Tuesday that he's retiring from the NBA after 11 seasons, and it looks like he last suited up for the Clippers in 2022-23, and of course he's mostly
3 years ago.
3 years ago. Yeah. Well, and he's mostly associated with my squad, the Wizards.
Is he the best Wizard?
No. Well, he was drafted overall
in the modern era of Wizards. No,
he's not over Gil. First overall pick in 2010. So he was runner up for Rookie of the Year. I don't remember who won Rookie of the Year that year. If it wasn't
with John Wall,
yeah, damn. He was the runner up. So somebody else won Rookie. Was that the year? Kyrie was the year before or after. Kyrie was the number 1 pick. I just can't remember when he came in. But yeah, despite that, when he was with the Wizards, besides being runner-up to Rookie of the Year, he did lead them to a playoff appearance in 2014. He was a 5-time All-Star, 1-time All-NBA selection, and a 1-time All-Defensive Team selection. So once the news was put out that he's retiring, the Wizards took to social media to send him a congratulatory message.
When did he come out?
2010 was the year he was drafted.
Out of Kentucky.
Tyreek Evans.
Okay. So that was
Tyreek Evans won in rookie year?
Yeah, I remember that. He had a phenomenal rookie year. He just couldn't manage. He just couldn't maintain that excellence. Mm-hmm. But yeah, as a Wizards,
fell off the map though. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
you won rookie. You ain't hear nothing else. That's why I'm like, really?
Yeah, because they kept putting him in different positions that wouldn't allow him to shine. So that was the reason why. But in addition to that, Wizards sent out a message to John Wall. Said one of our franchise's all-time greats, the definition of an era, a lasting legacy, a forever Wizard. Congratulations on your retirement. So, yeah, since that time, fans are clamoring for John Wall's jersey to get retired.
Give me your thoughts on John Wall. You're a Wizards fan. Give them to me.
Okay, I do think John Wall is a top 10 overall Wizard, and it's really weird when people talk about the Wizards. Are we talking about the history of the franchise? Because some people like to flip. Some people like to flip it into the Bullets, and then Wizards are the Wizards. But to me, it's all the same franchise.
It's all the same franchise. It's changing name.
Yeah, so I don't look at I look at it all together. I would put them in the top 10 of all time Bullets Wizards
without a doubt.
Yeah, but I'm not putting him over.
10?
Yeah, top 10. I'm not putting him over Wes Unseld. Wes Unseld, in my opinion, is the number one Wizard bullet of all time. Elvin Hayes, I think he's a close second. But in addition to that, I can't put John Wall over Gilbert. I can't put him over Phil Chenier. I can't put him over Gus Johnson. Who else? I can't put him over Pearl Monroe. Or maybe I can because I know Pearl spent some time with the Knicks. But I would put Wall in the top 10 Wizards. He's definitely a top 10 Wizard.
That's not a slight. If you're in the top 10 of anything, anything, people take, and that's where I get a little bit upset because people be like, if you ain't won, then you're just. But that's
not true.
You see what I'm saying? To be the top 10 Wizard, and you're talking about.
Of all time of the franchise.
Who came through? Bradley Beal. Juwan Howard. Juwan Howard was nice when he was with the Wizards.
Yeah.
Was Webb there?
Yes.
Webb? Like
we drafted Chris Webb. No, wait. We got him from Golden
that's
State.
why I was getting ready. But there's been a nice lineage of players that have come through the Wizards organization. So to be top 10
we just
is
couldn't
not a
get
slight.
the bang for the buck. We drafted Rasheed Wallace.
Yeah.
And we had Chris Webber and Juwan Howard, and we still couldn't make it work. Right. Wizards is a place where good players leave to get better. But with this being discussed, I definitely think I'm cool with him having his number retired, considering there's so little superstars that have played for the Wizards Bullets franchise.
He deserves it because he kind of capitalized. Like the Wizards were, when he was playing, the Wizards were popping.
Yeah.
Like he had fans, everything. Like, yeah, so he definitely deserves it.
I agree, he deserves it. But
do you think he ever reached his potential?
No, because of injuries.
No.
I feel like if he didn't have injuries, he would have been a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Because we were always expecting them to just break out in the playoffs. We did, like, they just kept falling short, but we're like, next year John Wall and them going to show out, and it just never came to fruition.
Got that Achilles.
Yeah, and it was over.
He got that Achilles, and then after that Achilles, he had
fucked his knee up. Injuries to his legs.
But the two injuries that really derailed him was that Achilles, and then during the process of rehabbing that Achilles, he had tore meniscus in his knee.
But he's a Raleigh legend.
All day.
He's a Raleigh legend.
All day.
I was having a conversation with somebody online. Who's the bigger Raleigh legend between P.J. Tucker and John Wall?
P.J. Tucker.
Look, I was going to say,
I said P.J. Tucker.
My son's mom would kill me if I didn't say P.J. Tucker.
I said P.J. and people was like, "Oh, you bugging you?"
No,
I'm sorry, I see P.J. at too many spots.
Is it P.J. a champion?
Well, I mean that don't mean nothing.
Outside of that,
to me,
but
it's just PJ for length of career.
Yeah,
PJ been playing forever.
He's still playing now.
PJ been playing it's PJ.
It's PJ. PJ Tucker, then John Wall.
Yeah, because that's what I said, and people were
and
like, "Oh, you bugging."
And some people might not even have John Wall number 2. If you really want.
Nate McMillan.
Yep, Nate. You right, Nate.
You got to
Shavlik Randolph.
You got to go deep.
Exactly. Nate is up there. If we say it doesn't matter what race or whatever the case may be,
it doesn't.
Right. What I'm saying,
we can talk about basketball.
Exactly. So when the names that he just mentioned, like
Shaq,
Shaq. Some people might have him up there high too. You know what I'm saying? So he is top 10 all day.
Yeah.
I would give him top 5 in Raleigh. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I would give how many players are competing.
I
don't know how many players are competing from Raleigh.
I'm just taking PJ because PJ.
Well, like I said,
PJ's career.
I mean, like you said, you got. As of right now, I have to do some research. You would have to say him and PJ, but it's actually more.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure, but I mean, we're pretty much.
What's my man name? Yeah, he used to play for the Patriots and shit. He was a cornerback for the Patriots. They won a championship. He played out in Ravenscroft. I forgot his name. I'll think of it.
Yeah, so I
mean, we got quite a few players out of Raleigh that's
homegrown talent.
Right. So, but he's top 10 without thinking about it. You feel what I'm saying? Some would say top 5.
Well, you could throw that out the window.
What's that?
Pete from here, Pistol Pete.
Pete. Oh yeah, he's from Raleigh.
Pistol Pete's from Raleigh.
I'll be forgetting because he played at LSU.
So probably Pistol Pete, PJ, and then John Wall. I would say. Yeah. They got Devontae Graham up here, Thurl Bailey. And
trying to think about all the players from. I didn't know Devontae Graham was from Raleigh.
yeah, Devontae Graham.
Yeah, he played at Broad.
Oh, I didn't know that. Surprising.
Nate, like we mentioned.
And Low.
Lavelle, who coaches out at
Central.
Yeah.
Lavelle
shout out
Yeah, Lavelle Moore.
Yeah, so it's but he's up there because
Top
his-
five. Top five.
All right, yeah, you give it top. You can be top five.
period.
Top five.
Yeah.
Okay, well, yeah. Hopefully, now here's a question I have to ask: Hall of Fame?
No,
No.
No Hall of Fame.
Career too short.
it's too short. He
And
ain't having
we're saying he played 10 years. Did he really play 11 years?
no,
Like,
he did because two years injuries, and he didn't play another 2 years. So it's 4 years. It's a third of your year. It's a third of your career you didn't
They
play.
were talking about how much money John Wall was getting.
he got
for
money.
not
Nigga-
playing.
yeah,
that
nigga
was
got
the
money.
biggest topic.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Definitely shout out John Wall.
no, he's not. He's
Definitely
not.
shout
He's
out
not a
John
Hall
Wall.
of Famer though.
Damn, Shane. Oh, okay. Well, there was one other NBA topic I wanted to touch on before we move into the NFL, but that was Warner Brothers acquiring the rights to make a Kobe Bryant movie. So there's going to be a movie, a dramatic true story of Kobe Bryant's life, joining, and it says it's going to be about him joining the LA Lakers. And the project is coming from screenwriters Alex Son and Gavin Johansson. Rumors are there's interest of multiple studios interested in the project, and one source says preemptively they were originally going to call it With the Eighth Pick, which doesn't make any sense at all because Kobe was the 13th pick in the 1996 draft, so I don't know why they chose the 8th pick.
Stupid ass title. But glad
Yeah,
he
that's
go with it.
really stupid. And they said it might have been because the Hornets then traded Bryant to the Lakers for Vlade Divac.
Right.
And the New Jersey Nets admitted had they had the 8th pick, and Nash previously said, John Nash, who was the general manager of the Nets, said they wanted to get Kobe with that 8th pick, but it was overruled by then Nets coach John Calipari. So the Nets are trying to say they would have drafted Kobe at 8 had it not been for John Calipari hating, saying they didn't want him. So,
John Calipari's hating.
yeah. So
Then the Hornets being stupid.
Right.
So we got one nigga hating. And
One
then the organization
organization
being
stupid. But hey, I'm happy because he came to my organization, so I'm happy.
yeah, so basically what they're saying is this biopic is going to be a mix of what is it, Air with that movie with Ben Affleck and Moneyball. So it's going to be
Y'all better. All I'm saying is,
Yeah.
y'all better hit this shit out of the park.
So it sounds like it's going to be a lot of a movie probably based around the white people who ended up there, like Jerry West and the owner. But was Bus alive when Kobe was drafted?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it sounds like it's going to be like the movie about Air, about Nike's courtship of Michael Jordan. So the movie is probably going to be about a bunch of white people just talking about Kobe, and they just going to get some off-brand nigga to play Kobe and show up in a few scenes. So that's kind of what it sounds like based on this description. But
There ain't gonna be no off-brand shit when you talking about the one of the greatest.
yeah, but what I'm saying is the movie ain't going to focus on Kobe and Kobe's life. It sounds like it's going to be about the drafting process behind getting him. So they probably show him in scenes working out and shit.
I don't think that.
Oh, it's not going to be a full
I don't.
lifetime.
This is just me speculating.
okay.
Okay.
'Cause I'm about to say that.
Based on what they're saying is that the movie, they said it's going to be a mix of Air, which was the movie about Nike's courtship of then rookie Michael Jordan. So that movie wasn't necessarily about Michael Jordan
It was the
himself. It was about the
courtship.
white people courting him for. So I think if it's in that vein, then it's going to be in the same vein with Kobe, where it's about the white people deciding to draft him. So I don't think it's going to be like Kobe's story from Philly to Italy.
Please show me the person who was like, you know what? We get Vlade Divac for Kobe. Like,
Wasn't that Jerry West?
I'm talking about from the Hornets.
Oh.
Whoever
Jerry
the
West.
goofball from the Hornets was like, I kind of like this trade. I kind of like this Vlade Divac for Kobe trade.
Yeah, so Yeah, I want to see what this movie is about. Just off the strength of it being about Kobe, I'm already going to watch it.
All I know is they better make sure they tell it right.
Yeah, but I mean, I was disappointed once I read the details because I thought it was going to be a Kobe biopic movie showing him
documentary.
Yeah, but
telling all
that
about
don't sound
Kobe.
like this movie is going to be that. But since it's about Kobe, I'm obligated to watch it regardless. So I just hope it's a good movie because I'm going to watch it no matter what. But let's go ahead to
I got one more
NBA
news.
Go for it.
They are retiring Derrick Rose jersey in Chicago.
Yeah.
Didn't want that to go past.
Yeah.
When we were talking about point guards better than Chris Paul, Derrick Rose better than Chris Paul.
Oh, prime Derrick. Chris Paul had the better career.
No, he got
Even with no MVP.
Because
neither of them won.
He's right. He's right. Chris
Paul had
a
career.
better career than Derrick Rose.
Derrick Rose only had a couple seasons.
Injuries derailed him.
But Derrick Rose got an MVP. That's serious.
That don't mean shit.
That don't mean nothing when his MVP was early in his career. Because after that MVP, it didn't do anything.
Yeah.
He got in that ever since he got in that motorcycle accident.
How far the Bulls made in the playoffs?
Didn't they make it to
Derrick
the
Rose.
East? That Joakim Noah squad?
Eastern Conference Finals.
Yeah, they made it to the
Chris
East,
Paul ever made it to the WCF?
Yeah,
with the Rockets.
the Rockets. He got hurt. Game
him and
7.
Harden.
Game 7 when they lost to the was it?
And then they
Golden
do it with the
State.
Clippers.
That's right. I didn't
And the
mean-
Clippers,
I
yep.
didn't mean to take us out of Chris Paul.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah, chill
but Derrick
out.
Aside
Rose.
from the MVP, that's the only thing
And
Derrick Rose
this is
has
North
over
Carolina
Chris Paul.
on top of that, dog. What you doing?
That's Derrick Rose, though.
No, I'm talking.
Derrick
so what?
Rose-
You talking about
Derrick
Chris-
Rose was only active a couple seasons.
But
Exactly.
his impact on basketball is bigger than fucking
It
Chris
wasn't.
Paul.
it
He
was
came
not.
and went.
No, it wasn't.
Maybe
dog.
in Chicago.
Yeah, no, it wasn't.
Who are all these people?
So
Pre-
Derrick
before
Rose
he-
didn't have more fans than Chris Paul.
No.
Not long term.
I find that
No,
hard to
maybe
believe.
in Chicago.
I find that hard to believe.
Chris Paul career.
Chris
is-
Paul's career is
runs laps
20,
around-
21,
Yeah,
22
yeah,
years.
his runs lasts around Derrick Rose, man.
Yeah.
I can't believe you didn't bring that up.
I don't think there's a statistic Derrick
you
Rose
just-
beats
what?
Chris Paul in.
Did you ain't had nothing to drink, did you?
Other than
What you doing,
injuries.
man? I know that. So why is you come out with that
Look, I was just-
blasphemy right there? That was a wild take right there. But I get it though.
Yeah.
Our
that's a
opinions
little
is for
out of bounds.
entertainment. I got you. I see what you're doing.
I can't put Derrick Rose, even
Hell
prime Derrick
no.
Rose above
He don't even
Chris Paul.
smell Chris
Prime?
Paul draws.
Prime
Derrick Rose against prime Chris Paul?
Fuck no.
I can't say that.
Hell
yeah.
no.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's jump into the league.
Okay, cool.
Ooh, Shiloh got it.
No.
Ooh.
Before we jump to the league, let's do boxing first.
Okay.
Let's do
Yeah,
boxing.
that's fine.
Because I know that.
Yeah.
Tank Davis.
Bitch ass Tank. I told you he was ducking goddamn Roach. I told you he ain't want that smoke. He going to get this bag.
He definitely going to get that.
He going to
bag.
get his bag.
But your boy can't get beat. He cannot get beat, even though Jake Paul should knock him smooth the fuck out.
Well,
Jake Paul should knock him
he
out.
just no.
Jake Paul is 200 pounds. How big is Javante?
He's like 154. But the difference is his skill set, though. That's the difference.
He can't lose.
I don't think he.
He can't lose.
You're right. He can't lose. I mean, but I'm not even looking at it from that point. I'm looking at the fact that.
I'm looking at it from that point.
No, I'm not. You know why? Because you just had a split draw with Roach, and you did not sign his contract rematch. Why?
Because that bag bigger.
Huh?
Because that bag bigger.
No,
You
it's
scared of
not.
Roach,
No.
too,
It
with that bag
ain't
bigger.
because the bag bigger. It ain't because
That
the bag
is the bag
The
bigger?
bag is bigger.
Okay.
I'm not questioning that, but I'm saying it's not the bag because the nigga getting money. The fact of the matter is he know Roach can beat him because he don't have confidence that he can beat Roach. Now he already know he team up with Jake Paul. He just getting an easy bag. It doesn't count if it's fixed that he lose or whatever, which I don't think he is gonna lose because his ego and he talk too much. But excuse me, he only got that energy for certain people. He been ducking Roach. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm looking at. So you supposed to be the face, cause on X, that's what niggas kept saying. Oh, he the face of boxing. He the face of boxing. Why the fuck the face of boxing is ducking a rematch and going to go get an easy ass bag that's a setup boxing match? Cause he know he gonna lose.
Can I? I mean, and I don't know if, but Floyd start is foolishness.
Yeah, but this.
Floyd started this.
Yeah, but the difference
out here
is
to get
Floyd.
this
Floyd. No, you're not gonna do that, bro. That's blasphemy. Floyd did this after he retired. That's the difference. He didn't do it while he was actively professional. He done retired already. So these niggas are doing it, and they're still active. They're in their prime. That's totally nobody in boxing history in their prime even entertaining some bullshit like this.
Jake Paul's looking for a credible win. He's looking for a credible win.
He is.
And
he's a sanctioned. He is a sanctioned boxer.
A bag.
Right. He don't want to fight Roach. That's the whole thing. He don't want to fight him.
Yeah. So Lamont Roach Jr. Yeah. So they're ducking and dodging, avoiding. So
and he done posted. He said, "I told you," and put the duck emojis up.
How much hit does Tank legacy take going this route? That's why people don't take boxing serious. First of all, because of this foolishness here.
They take certain boxers.
But how much does this hurt Tank's legacy?
Hell yeah, it does. It does.
Yeah, so
all he doing is though but what he is doing though, since he gonna be the doormat to the first person to be doing this shit, he's just giving it open season for anybody else that can't get paid, can't get a decent fight to get paid. They gonna fight Jake. If they can set it up, they can fight Jake. That's all. Everybody get a bag. The difference is though, who gonna take them L's though? Because Jake ain't gonna be taking too many L's. When the last L he took?
I don't think he's taking one.
He got one. I
mean, I can't remember it.
Right, exactly. Then, I carried that exactly.
But who was Jake fought too though? Like
exactly.
Jake ex UFC fighters.
Man, listen.
And with Javante, it's like, bro, he's 50 pounds more than you. Like that. That's why I'm like, come on, man.
I'm not even looking at it from that aspect because you know why? Devontae is a more experienced boxer than Jake.
Roach over here waiting to get this rematch. You like, you know what? I don't want to do that.
He don't want that smoke.
I don't want to do that.
He don't want that smoke. He know Roach got that. He know Roach got the ingredients to beat his ass.
Boy, I tell you, but Tank can't lose.
He know if he lose to Jake, it ain't shit because it's like nigga,
it's
I got
over.
the bag.
It's over. Yeah, you got the bag.
No, that's I already see.
Over.
Listen, this B-more nigga, this Baltimore nigga, I know how he's looking at it. He looking at it, nigga. Fuck that shit. I got this easy ass bag from this white boy. Fuck all that shit. What y'all talking about? I got probably 4 times more than I would have fought Roach in a rematch.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Right. That's what he's
money
going.
There.
So that's what he's going to say. That's exactly what he's going to say. So I already see his angle on this shit. If somehow he has to take a L to get this money. But it won't be on his record though. That's the thing. So what people need to understand is it won't be on his overall. No, it won't.
No, it'll be in our mental record.
You're right. It'll be in our. But
burst in the regular record.
But see, the mental record and so boxing enthusiasts versus fair weather fans is different. For the ones who are in the boxing, we already know. This is night and day. It's in real boxing, it would never happen because, like you said, the weight difference. But in this case, the skill set is different, night and day. Javante supposed to have the better, most experienced skill set. So regardless of the weight, he's still not supposed to lose. But I don't think Jake is going to allow himself to lose because he's the attraction.
Somebody got to lose,
right? Because the fact of the matter, they might end up getting a draw.
Please don't pick Tank up off that. Lord, don't pick Tank up off that mat.
No, I don't even see him getting hit like that.
Cool. Well, let's get into the NFL.
Ooh, why did they? Can we get on the Sanders boys? Can we get on the?
We were supposed to start with the Sanders tonight, but I was hot routed out of that. But go ahead.
Yeah. Why they ejected my boy Shiloh out the game tonight?
Why?
Yeah, they Tampa Bay was going against the Bucks. Now now on video you will see the tight end. The tight end's name is oh shit. I forgot his damn. The tight end from Buffalo. You can see him head toward. Here you go. His name is Zach Davis. So Zach Davison, you can see him releasing off the line. He's going to Shiloh. He's supposed to be blocking. And as he blocking, he's basically mugging him. and you will see that he's actually thrown a punch. But in football, they always say the last person get caught
is the person that gets in trouble.
Is guilty one. So you see the tight end mugging Shiloh. You can see his hands, boom, boom. He threw like a couple punches, and Shiloh's like, bow, straight arm his ass, and they threw the flag and they ejected him. Then on top of that, bitch ass Stefanski trying to play my boy QB1, trying to play him today. You know what I'm saying? He only threw 6 passes for 15 yards and got sacked 5 times. What we doing here?
First, before I start, I want to premise that I have never been against Shedeur. I've always been one of the people to say that if he starts, he should start midseason. I was never one to be like he should be the starting quarterback of the franchise. You know, the week one start. I went with Pickett. I don't even know if Pickett's still in the discussion.
It's between him and Daniels.
They're looking at Dylan Gabriel harder. We see that.
Yeah.
We see they're looking at Dylan Gabriel harder, as they probably should, because he is the higher draft pick. That makes sense too. Shedeur is not getting a fair shake. He's not.
No, he's not.
He's not. He came in to play the third quarter. They let Joe Flacco play.
He did one series.
I don't even know why you let Joe Flacco play. I don't know why you did. I don't know why. It should have just been Shedeur and Gabriel. Plummer should have played today. Flacco should have played. But
he's looking for a reason to cut his ass.
Flacco came out, like you said, he had a series, got his touchdown. Gabriel can ball. I'm not going to sit here and drag. Gabriel can ball. He's a baller. But I believe Shadeur's a baller too.
He's not better than Shedeur.
I'm not going to go. I just believe that Shedeur needs a realistic shot at quarterback. And being in Cleveland isn't going to give him a realistic shot. And I never thought he had a realistic shot.
And every time he had some type of opportunity, he showed out. And this today, it was scripted for him not to show out. And you know why? Because he walked off the damn field. He was so frustrated, he walked off the damn field.
Damn.
I mean, it's just like I want to see the young man get a fair shake. It's
already been reported.
We don't know. They might just put him on the practice squad. He's just stuck with the Browns. And rumor is that Deshaun Watson is somehow trying to make his way back as well, which colludes that, or makes it even crazier in Cleveland. They need to cut Shedeur. Let's just keep it.
No, they just trade him.
Trade or cut. Like one or the other, and give him a chance to actually show what he can do.
He showed us what he can do. I told you last week. He has a fan base. They don't want the Cleveland fan base to force their fucking hand and put him in. So they're tampering down. They're giving him 3rd and 4th string snaps. He's getting hardly none. And then you hear all the pundits coming out saying, well, he's a 5th round draft pick. So fucking what? We seen a lot of 5th round draft picks started and played well. You know what I'm saying? The fact of the matter is his name comes with baggage. That man can play. We seen it with our own eyes. He can play.
I don't understand what the quote unquote hate towards Deion is anyway, because Deion turned a lot of odds on the football. Deion turned a lot of fans on to football. So I don't understand what this thing is against Deion they have.
This is my opinion why. Because when Deion was in the league, he was brash. You feel what I'm saying? But the point was his talent backed it up. This nigga, is only 2 athletes ever of all time play baseball and football at the same time. Bo Jackson, Deion Sanders.
What about that Brian guy? Brian Jordan, I think.
Brian Jordan, that played for the Braves.
Yeah.
Did he play football?
Yeah, but the point is these dudes that we're talking about had impacts on the field. You know
I just
let me finish it out right quick. And the fact that Deion has turned Christian and God, you can't attack a Christian. You can't hardly say nothing to him. So what's the next step? Go for his son. You feel what I'm saying? And we already got reports. Eric Dickerson came out and done pretty much spelled out what we've been reporting during the draft. There is a collusion going on in the NFL to get at them.
I do believe that.
And that is true. So everybody sitting here, we got all these anonymous people coming out here talking and shit, but they won't put their fucking name on that shit. The problem is you can't get at his daddy because his daddy is a Christian. So who's the next man in line? Your firstborn son.
Well, I believe that he's either going to they're going to put him on the practice team, trade or cut him. Like I just don't see his way to QB1 in Cleveland, and we were both wrong because I had Pickett and you had Shador, and neither one of them going to get to start the first game.
Neither one of them might not even be on the fucking team.
They're going to send old ass Joe Flacco out there.
Right?
To start
they might trade. It might end up trading both of their asses.
And then I heard people talk. Well, I think you said something about Manning coming next year, but
Archie Manning.
But I wouldn't put stock in the Manning coming. If Manning does come, which I won't say he's leaving college. I think he's going to stay another year. But I wouldn't. If you're Cleveland, I wouldn't bet on him because if they wouldn't let Eli go
to San Diego,
they're definitely not going to let Arch go to Cleveland.
That's the thing. Thank you. Why can't? This is why I keep trying to tell people. Y'all need to look at fucking history here. Y'all got mad when Deion had support, and this is why I say you niggas, because y'all was talking that bullshit too, talking about Deion. Y'all was even talking shit when LeBron made sure his son get it. Here we are. Watch when Archie come in next year. And let Cleveland have an opportunity to draft him. Watch there, make sure that he does not go to Cleveland.
Look, if Archie has to go to Cleveland, he going back to school.
He ain't going to
Cleveland.
Sure. He'll go back to school.
Yeah, he's going back to school for sure.
And they will make sure he'll go back to school because the NIL money will make sure of that.
But I do owe one quarterback an apology. We were kind of like making fun of him at the beginning of when the draft started out and didn't think he'd do anything. But Jackson Dart, I watched that boy play. That Jackson Dart, nice.
He getting opportunities.
Yeah, he is, but he's also played well in the opportunities.
I'm not taking that. The point is, if you got the skill set, and if the organization is going to give you all the opportunities to lose it yourself, and you going out there showing what you can do, I gotta tip my hat to that. So we have a clear two distinctions. What's going on? Here we are. We see in Cleveland, Shador. When he got a chance to get out there, he showed out. And today, you try to make him seem like he ain't shit. Like he couldn't do nothing. When we just saw this man, and he hardly had no reps, go out there and perform, and his QBR rating was over 140. And then you try to make him seem like, well, see, this is what we told you. This is why he got drafted in the 5th round. Bullshit.
So if
Dart doing his thing.
If Russell Wilson QB1, don't look over your shoulder.
Well, I mean, you still got Jameson number 2.
I think Jameson going to be 3.
I think they'll trade him. I think the money is going to be the reason why. I think
the ball is at a point in his job where
he has to win.
Like I have to win, and if Russell don't start out hot, Dart going to be in there by week 3, week 4. Like I believe, like the Giants can't lose their. Like they can't go 1-2.
I got you.
Like, if they do, then Russ up out.
It all depends on their schedule. I think their schedule is hard.
And Dart kind of scares me, to be honest. Like
because he's a dual threat.
Not this season, but in these upcoming seasons, Dart kind of worries.
Yeah, because you gotta look at it like this. One, Giants they got one of the best defensive line in the NFL right now. You know what I'm saying? The best. I know front 4 for sure. I can't say 7 because I don't know who their linebackers are. But as far as front 4 from defensive end and them defensive tackles, oh yeah, they got a top 2 line in there, and they scary. So if Dart able to come in but the problem is it all depends on who's going to be the coach. Because see, right now Dayball and him and the GM is on a hot seat, so they gotta win. They gotta show something promising for them to be able to keep their job.
Y'all didn't want to win no preseason games this season?
Nah, apparently not. Based on the way we were playing this preseason, we got our ass kicked by Baltimore today.
I got y'all ass kicked last week too.
30.
We won last night.
It just means our starters are so good. We only care about our secondary,
your depth.
Yeah,
your depth chart. Just depth chart. Who cares about the depth chart?
we care about the depth chart. I care because the depth chart showed what it was last year for my team.
Oh, and I'll get to that in a minute. Any more NFL news?
Yeah, Micah Parsons.
Yeah, Mike, my man ain't got his contract yet. Jarrett admitted it. He's about that damn bullshit.
Jerry playing dirty.
Well, I know. And then the whole focus was last night at the preseason game. The camera found Micah. Micah's chilling on the damn table, laying on the medical table, minding his business, and that's the talk of now. To where Schottenheimer got like, yeah, we'll talk to Micah, see what's going on. But since I don't know what's going on, I ain't gonna speak on it. Like the nigga, he's not gonna be jumping up and down to where he can fuck around, twist an ankle or tear a knee. He's sitting down, laying down, so he don't trip over nothing, none of that shit until he signed the richest deal for a non-QB in NFL history. So yeah, lay your ass down, Micah.
Yeah. So I hope things between Jerry and Micah
It will
dissolve even terrible.
Okay,
It will.
If he is not,
he's going to pay him, dog. Jared done told
I'm not
you.
going to be surprised if he don't
done-
play against Philly.
No,
I'm
he's going to play. Listen,
Okay.
He did the same thing with Dak. He did the same thing with fucking down Emmitt Smith. The same shit. He did it with CD. All his star players.
with Jimmy Johnson.
He do this shit. He loves the drama. So
Okay.
again, he will play.
Well, then he ain't going to be able to
Against Philly.
sign whatchamacallit next year then.
Huh?
That's what it's coming down to. He can't keep giving everybody all this money.
Yes, he is, because all he do is restructure their contract.
Well, I know Pickens comes up next year.
Right, Pickens ain't gonna do. He's not gonna go command. He'll probably get Terry McLaurin money this year, like $30 million type action. He's not gonna get no high end number.
I just think it's wild that Jerry would think that me, like a player like me, if it's me and me and you were talking, he talking money to me, and I'm like, yeah, you know, whatever, and stuff like that. That would be binding or something. Like that's what I got a whole agent for.
He told you that he loves the drama, so he just stirring up the pot because he gets what we're doing right now. We're talking about the Cowboys.
Man, y'all going to get dog walked.
Oh man, I ain't worried about this
they
shit.
Gonna get
I'm glad.
If y'all are excited about drama,
I'm
y'all are about to get dog walked this year.
You know why? Because we're gonna lead the league in scoring.
No, y'all aren't.
What the fuck we are?
No, y'all aren't.
Nigga, Pickens and fucking CD. What? 1-2 combo. That's the best wide receiver core in the NFL. Better than yours. Better than yours.
No, it's not. Who's y'all three?
Who's our three?
Yeah.
That's
Okay, no.
No.
Because
I said 1-2. I said
our
1-2.
offense is Saquon,
don't even
AJ
know
Brown,
I said wide
Devontae Smith,
receivers.
Michi. You're just telling me CeeDee Lamb.
I said CD
Pickens.
and Pickens. 1 and 2.
Y'all just have two. Oh, and you said
we got Ferguson. Oh, he's a decent tight end.
I
He's
thought
top-
it was a three-head monster. Now he's decent. Y'all
Yeah.
wanna
He's
get y'all
decent.
ass whooped
No, we're
this
not.
year.
Watch.
Okay.
Listen. My boy, 2 years ago, he was mentioned for MVP for a reason.
Who?
Dak, nigga, 2 years ago. Yeah, he was.
He's 2 years removed from.
Don't
that
worry
season.
about that. Watch how he comes around full form when he throw like 3 touchdowns on y'all ass and over 300 yards on y'all ass on the first game.
Boy, you got a lot of predictions for
Yeah.
this first game.
Yeah.
Mike is going to get 2 sacks. and they gonna
Mike gonna get 2 sacks. They gonna score over 27 points on y'all ass. Dak gonna have about 3 touchdowns, about at least 275 in the air. Yeah.
Boy, when you come back down to
I ain't
earth,
worried
I'ma
about
be
that.
waiting
I ain't
for
worried
you.
about that. Just worry about that L y'all gonna take
Come
first
back
game.
down to earth after
That
this
first
Eagles
game.
I'm be
Man,
waiting for
I'm not
you.
worried
Okay,
about
now
it.
the chat says OP Blitz says don't sleep on Jake.
That's right. Don't sleep on Jay Ferguson.
Okay.
I'm telling
When
you.
y'all come back to
He's
earth,
a top 10. He's a top 10 tight end. Yeah, he is. Name me 10 tight ends better than him.
that's a lot of tight ends.
You're right. He's a top 10.
Kels, Pitt.
Kelsey, he's dropping. He had 2 bad seasons, but he's still top 10.
You would say Ferguson's better than Kels?
As of right now,
As of right now, what?
his numbers are better than Kelsey. I said the last 2 years Kelsey
that's why
I
Cowboy
just said
fans-
the last 2 years Kelsey's numbers has dropped, which is true. Because I have him on the fantasy as well.
Where Kelsey been the past 2 years?
He been in the Super Bowl, but of course, but he's not the number 1 target or the number 2. And he's getting slow. So, like I said, Ferguson's a top 10.
Go there. Who's Pitts? Bauer.
Brock Bowers number 1.
Yeah, Brock Bowers.
He's number 1.
Yeah,
then you got
monster.
Kittles.
Kittles.
Then you got your boy out of Detroit,
Hawkins. Yeah, whatever his name is.
You got your boy out of Detroit.
I think the rookie might be better than him this year. We'll see. The kid from Chicago. I think he's going to have a good season. We'll see. We're going to see.
Yeah, watch that. Dak, I'm telling you, Dak, man.
September 4th. Philly. Who's y'all?
No, it's September 8th, dog. I thought it was 8th.
I think it's the 4th. See, they don't even want to watch the game. You know what it's going to be. They coming up with fake dates and everything.
I thought September 8th. I thought that would have 7 or 8. I thought it was 8th. Chat line, help me.
I believe it's the 4th.
Yeah, I believe it's the 4th as well.
September 4th, 8th one.
Okay, say less. I didn't say it was in stone.
8th to Tuesday.
They can't wait to start.
Look, we've been to talk big trash about y'all.
Y'all gonna be on
the
one.
Giants?
That's not no easy win for y'all.
Yeah, it is.
No, it ain't. They got the best defensive line. That ain't no easy win for y'all.
I saw Abdul Carter getting manhandled.
He did get chipped. They were eating him. We'll see though. It's going to be interesting. I'm glad football's here. And shout out to college football for the first game that happened
week
today.
0.
They had their first game today
in Dublin, Ireland, Kansas State, Iowa State, and Kansas State. Iowa State came back from they scored 24. They scored 24 points.
24-21.
And they beat them 24-21 in Ireland, Dublin.
This is the last Saturday without a full slate of college football.
Oh, shit, my boys play, Miami played this week. We got Florida State playing Alabama.
The games coming up this week are going to be
we got some
Texas, Ohio State.
Yeah.
That's
number 1 and number 2.
There's a bunch of cupcake games up here too. As usual for that first game.
I know Florida State
Clemson, LSU.
Clemson, LSU, Alabama, and
Alabama playing a cupcake.
No, Alabama supposed to be playing.
Florida State.
Like
they did last year.
Oh well, but my boy is on the hot seat, so I don't think he's gonna be able to have no damn win-loss record like that.
Gamecocks play Virginia Tech Hokies.
That's a tough game.
Not in South Carolina, won't be. Who y'all play?
We got Miami has You should be.
I thought you were a State fan.
I'm both, man. I'm both.
No, he's no longer Miami since Cam Ward left.
No, I'm still Miami. Don't do that.
Miami is ranked number 10.
Yeah, we got.
Notre Dame.
Yeah, Notre Dame.
That's a big game. It's a big game next Saturday.
A lot to look forward to.
Yes, it is.
Cool. Well, any other topics y'all have?
Only thing I have left to say is, y'all people keep your eyes open. Y'all votes about to get fucked up. That's all I'm about to say. And the reason why I'm saying this because if y'all haven't been paying attention to what's going on out there in Texas, they're gerrymandering the maps. They're getting ahead of the census because every 10 or so years, each state has a census count, and that's how you get your representative, House of Representatives, senators, et cetera, et cetera. State of Texas decided they're going to jump the gun early on this because you know why? Midterms is coming up next year. They have a fear they're going to lose some seats. So they gerrymandering the seats, consolidating the Democratic seats, which they are attacking the Black Caucus because they already done knocked out a seat in Missouri. They knocked out a seat in Florida, and they're trying to do it in Texas so they can have a strong majority hold so Trump punk ass don't get impeached because that's what they're trying to target his ass. So now since Texas started doing this shit, guess what? California said, you know what? We're going to one-up y'all asses. We're going to do the same damn thing. We're going to gerrymander our maps. We're going to hold on to seats as well. So now guess what's going to happen? All these other red states, some blue states going to do the same damn thing. So that means every state in this country is better be on the map because gerrymandering is going to be at an all-time high. If you're in a red state, you're most likely going to lose some if you're black and brown, you're going to lose some representatives to help the Republicans. You're in a blue state, they're going to do the same thing. So that means they're going to start fucking with the votes just to maintain power. People, keep your eyes on the ball. Don't let this shit go down. Trump also is sending his lawyers in the Smithsonian Center because we're speaking too much on slavery. They don't want to talk about it. They want to whitewash slavery. We don't stop. We always hear Jewish people talk about the Holocaust. They make sure we understand that. They make sure we don't forget it. Slavery should never be whitewashed. Y'all need to make sure y'all keep your eyes on that. And that's all I had to say for today.
like, share, subscribe, comment. Definitely comment. Like we what do you think is more important?
All three, to be honest.
All three.
Yeah, all three are important, but I like the comments. I like the comments. I don't be in the comments.
Subscribe. I'll be in the comments.
Yeah,
I'm in the
Alpha
comments.
Dog be in the comments. I'm not going to be in the comments, but I appreciate comments. Please comment. Please like, share, subscribe, all that.
Well, it's been a good 2 hours, 30 minutes.
Happy birthday, Buddha, again.
Buddha.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for tuning in. Peace.